Hello, hello, hello everybody. Welcome back to another stream of Dective Pikachu Returns. I hope we're all doing well today. Everyone's nice and chill on this Sunday for crime time. Or crime solving time, I guess. Okay, Nightbot, join the chat please. Thank you very much. We're in fluffy ears today. Also, I rooted out this wig. It's been a hot minute since I wore this, and you guys seem to like it, so here we are. Proper cat girl vibes today. I hope we're well, everyone. I hope you're all loving this series so far. I'm liking this game a lot. There's obviously a lot to catch up on if you missed anything, but all the episodes are available right now on the channel, and of course you can watch this in its entirety as a video once the stream is over. Plus, I'm making shorts at the minute of this game as well, so make sure you check those out too. Right, is everything on? Have I? Yes, all the settings are correct. After making shorts last night, I didn't want to make sure the sound was messed up. Right, so as always, if you want to support the channel, it really helps out a lot since I am doing this as my job. We have membership with emotes for, you know, the live chat and also the comment section. We have Patreon, which gains you Discord and multiplayer, physical and digital rewards, depending on the tier you go on as well. You can also get postcards and things like that, Wall of Heroes, so do check that out. Links are in the stream description. We also have direct tips, and we also have Fansly, and Fansly is getting absolutely spoiled this month of October with loads of never seen before cosplay pictures. I did an abundance of cosplays last year, and I've got loads of pictures that people haven't seen, so they're all going up on Fansly with extra stuff as well, so do check that out too. Again, links are all in the video description or stream description if you're watching this live. So without any further delays, let's jump into the game and get this show on the road. I'm gonna say sorry ahead of time because I feel like I've got a sneeze coming on. I can feel the tickle in the nostril. It's actually in this nostril. It's really like tickly. But I did go for a walk this morning, so that might be why. I've stopped taking my hay fever tablets because it's just dull and, yeah, why do I need to take hay fever tablets? But now I'm questioning this decision. After one walk outside in the woods today, I feel like I'm going to be sneezing. I guess the pollen is still high despite the weather. Okay, so what do we have to do? We have to find clues left by Professor Gordon, then begin deducing. So let's have a look around. Let's investigate this giant ice nest. It looks like a nest. It's not a nest though. That's a pretty huge hunk of ice. Yes, definitely. I know it's cold in here and all, but could something like that really have formed naturally? No. Seems kind of suspicious. I agree. I definitely agree. I don't know what that noise was then. There was a weird noise. Oh, cutscene. Once again, fruits being offered seems to be very important in these ruins. I can't see what that one is. It's blocked by the ice. So these are the murals the professor was looking at. They both depict Passamane. Yes, but how do we know which of these two murals he was actually looking at? Maybe he looks at both of them. Either way, we'll have to give them each a thorough inspection. Let's do that then. Professor Gordon noticed something when he was looking at these murals. We should check them out as well, make sure not to miss any details. Okay. Okay, where should we look first? At the delicious, ripe fruit, obviously. Look at this Passamane's pose. It's holding a berry. You're right, it's got a yellow berry. And it was all yellow. It looks very happy as well. Look at this Passamane's face, it seems happy. Looks like my face when I've just eaten something sweet. Or drank a coffee, I suppose. Coffee makes Pikachu happy as well. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. Yeah, I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. Just two things. Happiness and fruit. That's all we need in life. Professor Gordon noticed something. Yeah, so that's the same text. We should check it out. Where should we look first? What is that expression? Passamane has a pretty strained expression. It's like it ate something sour. Okay. So, sweet and sour. No other way to interpret that face. Look at this Passamane's posed. It's holding a berry. It's a blueberry. The other wall had a yellow berry, but this one's blue. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. I suppose we all make that face when we have something sour. Oh, hello. What are you? Minior. Minior? What? Hang on. I have never seen this Pokemon before. What gen is this? This just looks like an alien. Is it Minior? Minior? Mini? Minior? Potato? Potato? I don't know. It looks like a... do you know what it looks like? It looks like when someone's looking in a... like when you watch a cartoon and someone's examining a virus in the body, it looks like a virus. Like a little virus cell or something. That's what I'm really like smack talking this Pokemon now, but that's what it looks like to me anyway. Is this Pokemon trying to tell us something? Yes. Minior? I don't know. Minior says it wants to go back home. Where's its home? Minior live up in the ozone layer. They fall down to the ground when their shells get too heavy. Oh, it's like Meteor, isn't it? It's like a... I'm guessing. It's meant to... It kind of just looks like a little planet, though. I love how it's spinning around. You know, because my name's Kylie and all. Wow, that high up, huh? If we helped it get rid of its shell, do you think it could make it back up there? I wonder if we can find a Pokemon powerful enough to break its shell. So its true form is beneath the shell, because I don't ever remember seeing a Pokemon that looks like this. Like, ever. Maybe I'll recognise it when the shell's off. When it removes its when it comes out of its shell, I shall recognise it. Okay, right, so that was over there. Did we go all the way right? I can't recall if we did. Yes, because that was the, you know, I pointed that out as a very large Pokemon. Is there any other clues around here? Find clues left by Gordon. Where could Gordon have gone? Let's think about this together. He went along a path beyond the wall. It doesn't make sense for a footprint to be cut off by a wall. Maybe this wall is actually a moving door like the entrance to the ruins. He went to the restroom! What? He left the ruins? This is so easy. Oh, what one could it possibly be? It's this one. Oh. Maybe this path extends past the relief of Aegislash. And the relief could have blocked off the path after the professor had already gone through. Does that seem possible to you? The entrance to the ruins was closed shut, even though we know Gordon opened it. It's possible that this relief is also an entrance, and it also closed shut after Gordon walked through it. If that's the case, maybe there's another mechanism that'll move this relief. Yeah, we just gotta figure out what it is. Okie dokie, that's done. Nice. Figure out how to activate the mechanism to open the door and venture deeper into the ruins. What can be done to get past this wall? How do we do that? There was a unique design on the switches that opened the entrance. So the same design might be used inside the ruins too? Not necessarily. We have no reason to think that the same type of mechanism is being used here. But that doesn't mean there aren't any visual clues. Visual clues, huh? For now, let's just look around the ruins for anything that seems unusual. We can think about the mechanism later. It says begin deducing though, let's have a look. The Passamane in the mural on the left wall is holding a yellow berry. Then we got the blue berry. The statues in the center room with the ruins are in strange poses. I think what I think this is as we suspected, we've got to go gather the berries and put them all on the statues, the Passamane statues. And I think this is just showing us specifically what we need to do. So, investigate the ruins and begin deducing. Let's just talk to Slowpoke and see if there's anything new. You're pretty desperate to go find Gordon, aren't you? I get that you're worried, but you've really got to take it easy for a bit. You've just regrew your tail, like, instantly. That probably takes a lot of energy. I would assume it takes a lot of energy. You've had a rough couple of days. Slow.
Yes.
Is Slowpoke okay? I think he's hungry, but otherwise he seems fine. I gave him some of my lunch and he perked right up. I'll take care of Slowpoke. You just focus on finding the professor. Alright, let's just go back to this main room with all the statues. But yeah, this is it, isn't it? Okay, so there's more, like, murals on the wall. Holding a Pokemon's hand. Aegislash. Can I talk to you? No. Okay. I don't think there's any... Oh, hang on. Can I investigate this? Aha, this is new. This is the only spot where the snow is piled up like this. There's a hole in the ceiling, must have blown in from there. You're right, no wonder it's so cold. Hello, Delta, welcome in. Does that mean we could have just gotten in through the ceiling? Don't look at me, I didn't see it when I was up there. Besides, it would have been really tough to get down through that hole safely. True, it's not like we brought a rope or anything. We're not Indiana Jones! Oh, there's one peeking out, did you all see that? I think that's a Bronzor, is it? I got a shiny one of them in Legends Arceus. It peeked out from behind that giant slab that's leaning against the wall. I don't know if you all saw it. It was so cute. It was so adorable. Right, okay, let's just have a look around. I'm getting proper distracted today, aren't I? I need to focus on the case, damn it. Just gonna see if there's anything I've missed. I feel like there's stuff I've missed, because it's not like super telling me to deduce right now. So I must have missed something. I wonder if I can talk to this Pokemon now. And that's it. That's a person's shadow, isn't it? Behind there.
Well...
It's a wall of ice. Looks like we can't go any further this way. Yeah, there's no way to get through that wall. It's so thick. I can just barely see through to the other side, though. Really? Let me take a look. Yeah, there's definitely something there. It's a person, I think.
I see something moving.
It's a man! A man behind the ice.
Looks like a suspicious shadow. I'm curious to know what it is, but we should look into it later.
Yeah, let's come back another time.
Suspicious shadow. Okay, so one last check of this room on the left, and then we might just start deducing. I think you can deduce early if you like. You don't have to get all the clues, but we could be missing something pretty darn important. The wall is way more frozen than the others. If you look closely, it seems like there's another mural on the middle of the wall. But with all the ice in the way, we can't see what the mural is depicting. If we want to see this mural, we're going to have to do something about all the ice. I wonder what was drawn here. Right, so we need to do something about the ice blocking the way. I did say that when we first saw the mural, actually. Also just jumping in as I'm going to go do a shadow raid in Pokemon Go. Nice! Have fun! Did you figure out how we can get past the Aegislash relief? Have the statues hold berries? Maybe we can activate the mechanism by having the statues hold the same berries that the Passamane in the murals are holding. Change the statues' expressions. No, it's the berries. I thought this straight away. Like, we found all the berries outside before we even came in here, and I was like, oh, you know, I bet you we're going to have to gather these for something. What if we have the statues hold the same berries as the Passamane in the murals? You know how both the statues on the murals depict Passamane? That makes me think they're both connected to the mechanism. Passamane in the murals are holding berries, but the Passamane statues are not. So I think we need to make the statues match the murals. I get what you're saying. We could probably pull that off by placing berries on the statues. Statues look like they're perfectly posed for holding berries as well. There's just one problem though. Yeah, each mural depicts a different berry. Exactly, which probably means we need to give each of the 3 statues a different berry. But what berry are we supposed to give to which statue? Well, 2 of the pictures indicate that. There's a yellow and there's a blue. So now let's go and collect the berries and see what's available. Sweet. Yellow berry needs to be placed on the statue on the left. I think it's only natural to assume that the leftmost mural and statue correspond to each other. And that mural depicts a yellow berry and a happy Passamane. I bet that Passamane's expression is a clue about the flavour of the berry. Could it be smiling because it has something sweet? Exactly what I was thinking, which means we need to place a sweet yellow berry on the statue. Let's find a berry that ticks those boxes. A sour berry for the blueberry, which is for the right mural. Yep. I'm sure it's the expression someone will make when they're having something sour. So this one's a sour berry, which means that the answer's got to be sour. Let's go find a berry that ticks those boxes. Okay, the middle mural is frozen over, obscuring the picture. Find a Pokemon that can help remove the ice. We couldn't examine the middle mural because it was frozen. We've got to figure out how to get rid of the ice. I don't think there's anything we can do to get rid of the ice at the minute. It's super thick. True, in that case, I think we should get some help from a Pokemon. There are lots of Pokemon outside the ruins. Let's go ask the Pokemon if any of them can help.
Oh!
If we want to get further into the ruins, we have to gather the berries. Yep. We need a sour berry that's blue and a sweet berry that's yellow. The colours we can see, so that's easy, but what about the flavours? Even I don't know what every berry tastes like. Okay. I'll just have to try them all. Hang on, I thought Pikachu could just sniff it on the statues before, but now he's saying he has to actually try the berries. Couldn't he just, like, smell them and know, like, roughly what they're gonna taste like? That's the fastest way to get the info we need, right? I guess. Just don't make yourself sick, okay? Don't worry. We Pokemon love berries. Alright, Tim? Now that we've got a plan, let's get those berries. I'm sure when we were examining the room with all the statues in, Pikachu said there was a scent around the statues and you could tell which berry was on which. Let's just see if it happens again. Sniffing this statue makes my eyes hurt. Like when you take a big whiff of something spicy. So can't he just sniff the berries instead of tasting them? I just think he wants to taste them because he's greedy. If you can smell on the statue and know roughly what type it is from a scent on a statue, you don't need to taste the berries, Pikachu. You just want food. You are just being greedy. This is the way, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you very much. Right, here's a blue one. Let's see what it tastes like. They're hard and bitter. Ugh, these are definitely Cobra berries. Okay. It's a bitter berry. I need a glass of water. Are you okay, Pikachu? So that one's bitter. I think there was one to the left over here, wasn't there? Yes. Yellow berries. This looks like a sugar berry. Let me taste it. I know this sweet, delicious flavour anywhere. These are 100% sugar berries. Sweet yellow berries, eh? Nice. That's definitely one we need. Do you think this Pokemon could get rid of the ice, maybe? What are you good at? Do you have any handy skills? Apparently it's really good at throwing berries. Okay. I don't think we need that skill right now. It says it often competes with its friends to see who can throw the farthest. So its friends are also its rivals.
Hey.
What kind of berries can you find around here? You can pick sweet yellow berries from the tree you live in. Oh shit. It says you can have some if you want. If we need any, we'll let you know. We don't need any more. We only need the one. Oh, hello! I don't think you were there before. Oh wow, I didn't expect to find a Cleffa out here. The Cleffa looks pretty surprised to be found too. Why? It's bright pink on a, like, sandy, dull ground. It stands out pretty well. This is not going to be the Pokemon that can help us. No. Okay, so back down this way. There's some red berries. These look like Haban berries. Let's give it a taste. This unique bit of taste. Yep, these are definitely Haban berries. So Haban berries are red and bitter. Got it. So that's not what we need. We need sour. We need sour, and the middle one I think he said was spicy.
Hey.
Your friend headed towards the ruins, right? If we find him in there, we'll let you know. Actually, his friend could be the one behind that ice wall, where we can see the shadow. Some pink berries on the floor. I think these are Nanab berries. No mistaking this sweet flavour, definitely Nanab berries. Got it. Nanab berries are pink and sweet. But we want yellow and sweet, so we won't be using these ones. I kind of want to eat another one. It does look tasty, actually. I'd probably try it myself, to be honest. Can we ask you some questions? What are you good at?
Hey.
When it comes to spewing fire, no one can beat you. You sound pretty confident in that. Okay. Will it be enough to melt the wall, though? I guess this chat cheered it up a little bit. I don't need to ask about the berries, so I'm not going to bother. More yellow berries. These are Panap berries. The skin is sour, but the fruit inside has that iconic spicy flavour. Panap berries are yellow, sour, and spicy, noted. Okay. Looks like a pineapple. You'd think they taste bad, but the two flavours have a pretty delicate balance going on. I love pineapple. It is so delicious. There are some blueberries growing here. I think those might be Yachi? I have no idea if that's how you say that. Yachi? They're so sour, but the aftertaste is really refreshing. There's no mistaking the sourness. Blueberries that are sour. Keep pressing the shoulder button on accident. Sorry, chat. Oh, honestly, it's super sensitive, though, I've noticed on this game. The slightest tap of the left... What is it? The LZ trigger, and that just pops up. I don't even need to push it down fully. It just pops up. It's super sensitive. You've gathered a lot of berries, Tim. I wonder if there are any other berry trees around here. I'm not sure. Why don't you ask Chris? He's been here a whole lot of time, so I bet he knows more about this place. You're right, Chris probably knows this area pretty well.
Okay, let's start deducing.
We're not going to start deducing yet. You just said go ask Chris. So we're going to go do that first. Is there something you wanted to ask me? About the berries.
Excuse me?
Do you know anything about the berry trees that grow around here? Yep, I wandered around and explored a bit while waiting for the professor. There are lots of different berries here. Haban berries, nanab berries, peanut berries. It's a shame that there aren't any tomato berries though. Tomato berries? Yeah, they're spicy red berries. The professor loves them. So if we find some scattered spicy red berries on the floor, we know that the professor has been this way. Evidence of the professor. When I cook for the professor, he always loves any dish I've flavoured with tomato berries. So he knows just what flavour he likes. Sounds like we get along. Unfortunately, I just used up all of the tomato berries I brought with me. See that tree over there with no berries on it? It's actually a tomato tree. Someone must have picked all the berries already. And here I was hoping to add a little more to this curry. Was it you, greedy little munchlax?
Hey,
What sort of things are you good at? Eating. He says he can clean up pots and plates until they're spotless and sparkling. He washes dishes? That's really helpful. And by clean up, he means he eats every last scrap of food until the pots and plates are spotless. I thought so. I thought that's what he meant. Sound like that's a point of pride for him. So it doesn't wash dishes after all, it just really loves eating. Okay. I wonder if there's a way to make the tree that's no longer producing berries, produce berries? Have I spoke to everybody? There's further down here, actually. Although, I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
okay, let's start deducing.
Okay. That's what we'll do, then. Begin deducing. How can we get rid of the ice on the mural? Did you find any Pokemon who could help us get rid of the ice? Yes. Melt the ice with fire. Monferno is a fire-type Pokemon. Maybe it can melt the ice with its fire.
Oh.
Some heat or melt that ice? Maybe this one was too easy. Monferno seems to be struggling in the cold though. I wonder if it'll be willing to help us? Monferno said it's confident about its fire skills. Maybe if we butter it up a bit, it'll agree to help. Just leave the talking to me. Maybe we can give it some food. Give it some food to be our friend.
Alright.
We need to ask Monferno if it'll help us melt the ice. Let's go ask. What does he want for the favour?
Please, we need your power. Just give it your best shot.
Well, alright, I'll try. I'm gonna
Great.
translate.
Counting on you.
It might be warmer in this ruin than outside anyway. I would think so. Oh, it's the spicy one. Wow, there was so much ice, but it's all melted clean away. Now we can get a good look at the middle mural. After feeling the warmth of your flames for a moment, the cold feels even worse. I'm really sorry about that, we pushed you pretty hard. You're gonna move somewhere warm until the snow stops? That makes sense. Thanks so much for helping us. I hope you come back here when it gets warm again. Yeah, take it easy. Don't let your flame go out. And off it goes. It's up to us now. Now that Monferno's melted the ice for us, let's go check out the mural. We already have a red one though, don't we? What sort of hint do you think we'll get from the middle mural? Remember to think about how it relates to the statues, Tim. It's hot. It's spicy, this one, because he looks like he's breathing fire, so it's spicy. It'd be spicy, though. This Passamain is breathing fire. Can Passamain even do that? No, they can't use those kinds of moves. I think it means it ate something so spicy it's breathing fire. Spicy expression, I love that. That would explain it. This Passamain is holding a red berry. Red berry this time? I wonder what kind of berry it is. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. Yep, I think we're finished. Let's go investigate somewhere else. Either that or we have to grow the tomato berry that was mentioned earlier. Yuji, hello, Kylie and everyone stuck at work for the next few days, so we'll be VOD gang. Happy investigating with Pikachu. See you all next time. Cheers, buddy. Have a good time at work, and thank you so much for watching the VODs. I appreciate it. We were finally able to examine the middle mural. Now we need to think about what sort of berry we should place on the middle statue. The middle mural depicts a Passamain that's holding a red berry and breathing fire. I'm sure that Passamain's expression is supposed to mean it ate something spicy, which means we should place a spicy red berry on the middle statue. I wonder if there are any berries that meet these conditions. Why don't we go search outside the ruins? I think, let's think about what berry would work. Spicy red berry, apparently there aren't any more growing around here. That's a bitter red berry. Did you figure out which berry is red and spicy? It's the tomato berry. But we don't have any available right now, so we're going to have to do something to get it to grow. Or find a Pokemon that took all the berries. Tomato berries do have the right colour and flavour, but according to Chris, there aren't any tomato berries around here. What should we do? So we got it right, but we don't have the berries. We can't follow Gordon without a tomato berry. How did the professor manage to solve this puzzle? Gordon must have brought a tomato berry here with him. Chris had some that he used in his curry, remember? Yeah, that's true. We can't activate the mechanism the same way Gordon did. All we can do now is look for something else we can use in the tomato berry's place. Like what? Seems like we just need to meet two conditions for the statue's colour and flavour. If you think about it, we may not even need a berry as long as those two conditions are met. So we should look for something that's spicy and red, like a tomato berry. It's worth a shot, I suppose. Sounds like Chris brought a bunch of stuff with him. Let's go ask him what he's got. Maybe he's got something we can use. Sounds good. Let's go talk to Chris. Right, so we can solve this by thinking out of the box a little bit. He should still be cooking. Let the man cook! Maybe he's got an ingredient that we can use as a substitute.
Okay, let's start deducing. Okay, let's start deducing.
I wish he didn't repeat that. Like, it doesn't need to be repeated. Does it really? Not as frequently anyway. Like every 5 minutes or something, I think is sufficient. To remind the player that you can do that. Is there something you want to ask? Substitute for a tomato berry. We need a tomato berry substitute. Do you know if there's anything else we can use? Anything else red and spicy? Red and spicy. I've got some curry, an apple, and some snacks. Curry. Didn't you say that you use tomato berries in the curry? Yep, I always bring some along. They're the professor's favourite. Is it red, though? Sounds like the flavour's right, and I guess the colour is pretty red. Oh, it is! Look at it! Oh my god. That looks like it's going to be proper spicy. So this should fit the bill. Did you find anything that we could use as a substitute? Yes. The radioactive curry! tomato berry curry instead. I wonder if we could just use this tomato berry curry instead. It does have tomato berries in it after all. Seems like our best bet for a substitute. Let's go try it out. We just need to ask Chris for some of his curry. We might need to curry favour with him first. Would you mind sharing a little of that curry with us? My curry will help you solve a puzzle in the ruins? That's incredible. Take as much as you'd like. I hope it helps you find the professor. Have I got some? Or was that automatic? I think he gave it me. Find the berries to place on statues, then begin deducing. Did he? Did he give it me? I can't tell if he gave me the curry. He said take as much as you'd like, but I don't see a prompt to ladle some out. I just really wanted to say ladle. I like that word a lot. I can't interact with it. I'm going to guess that he gave me it. Let's just talk to him again. He must have done. But I can't deduce at the minute. Let's just go back to the statues then. He must have given it me. Hello, Cheshire Cat. How are you doing today? So for this statue we need some spicy red tomato curry. This has got to be right. His eyes are glowing red. Look. Radioactive! There's a sweet smell coming from this statue. Oh, can we deduce now? Oh, we've not done this yet. Which berry should we place on the statue to the right? Do you know which berry is blue and sour? This one. It's supposed to be a blue sour berry, then I think we need a yachi berry. If it checks all the boxes, it's got to be right. Let's take it to the statue. Okay, right, so I hadn't done the deducing yet. That's where I messed up a little bit. Which berry should we place on the statue to the left? Did you figure out which berry is yellow and sweet? Yes, it's this one. Which is the sugar berry. If the berry needs to be sweet and yellow, then I think we need a sugar berry. Makes sense. It's got the flavour and the colour. Let's bring it to the statue. Just raging at Monster Hunter now. Oh, are you? Why is that?
Perfect.
You know what to put on the statues now. Let's give it a try. Done. Well, we've placed the berries or curry on all the statues. What now? Will the door open?
Whoa.
Oh.
There we go. How does the statue know it's spicy? Or sweet? Or sour?
Leap of Aegislash.
It's magic.
Just as I thought. The path continues on past these statues.
I gotta say, it's pretty incredible that using curry actually worked.
We can now keep going. Let's hurry and find Gordon. Oh, there's something darker. They are actually Passamane that have been petrified and are living forever encased in stone, and they can smell what you've put on their hands, you know? Dark fan theory of the puzzle in the ruins on Detective Pikachu Returns.
It's that slowpoke again.
He must have followed us here because he's worried about the professor.
Makes
Aw,
sense.
bless.
You are partners, after all. Feel free to tag along at your own pace. Slowpoke.
2 hours later, he catches up to us. Bless him. Bless him! I think Slowpokes are kind of cute, personally. You were frozen in place until just a little bit ago. Don't hurt yourself. You're a loyal one, that's for sure. I love his little hats. His little, like, Indiana Jones hat. Amazing.
Yes.
I'm going to keep looking after Slowpoke so you can go on ahead. Thanks, Rachel. You'd better find the professor soon for Slowpoke's sake as well. Yeah, you're right. I hope he's not far beyond here. There's going to be more puzzles. Of course there's going to be more puzzles. Cheshire Cat, Monster Hunter now gives me false hope because I can use the weapons in super easy and fun, but when I try to do it in another Monster Hunter, I get overconfident and get folded like an omelette. I like that. I had an omelette today, which is why that's like more funny than it should be. But yeah, I had a lovely omelette today. Ham, peppers, onion, cheese, tomato, and some ketchup, of course. It was delicious. It's even colder down here. I mean, at the end of the day, a mobile game is not going to encapsulate the full experience of Monster Hunter and the complexity of the combos and the controls on a full-fledged console game, so yeah, I get it. It might lure you into a sense of being overconfident from moving from a mobile game into a proper game within the series. Can I borrow your jacket? You're covered in fur, Pikachu. Shouldn't you be better suited to the cold than me? Fur or no fur, this place is cold. If we keep standing around like this, we'll freeze solid. At this point, we better hurry up and find the professor, for our own sake. Yeah. Aw, Pikachu's cold! See, why doesn't he just do an Ash and just zip up that hoodie and Pikachu can just crawl inside and, like, use some of his body heat and stay warm? Tim! Look after your friend. There's a big hole in the floor this way. I don't think we can get across. It's really deep too. The professor probably hasn't come this way. Wait, Tim, look.
Look! These are the professor's footprints.
Footsteps!
Did he fall in?
Doesn't seem like it.
Nope, there's the
It's
hat.
on the other side.
Oh.
Da 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 da. I can't remember the Indiana Jones theme. I tried. I tried and failed miserably. Do you think the hat belongs to Professor Gordon? Looks that way. We found a clue, but how did he get across? Wait, Slowpoke. Did I just hear... Oh, I can't fucking remember it. I don't really watch the movies. I'm not an Indiana Jones fan. I just know the theme tune a little bit. I can't do it super accurate, though. Thank goodness he stopped. What's going on, Rachel? I have no idea. Slowpoke just suddenly took off running. How fast can a Slowpoke run? He says if Mr. Go went this way, he wants to go too. But look at this hole, Slowpoke. Isn't it obvious that we can't get across it? Really, Slowpoke? You've got a brilliant plan? I'll believe it when I see it. It'd be great if Slowpoke could help us somehow, but are you sure that's a good idea? We'll leave it to you then.
Okay, do your thing.
I'll laugh if he just, like, jumps in the water. Oh, he's spilling it up! What? How much water?
A lot of water.
Yeah.
Where did it all come from?
Let's not question it, Tim. He saved the day, and that's what matters. How does he have that amount in him? The bottomless belly of Slowpoke. He completely filled it with water, but how are we supposed to get across? Huh? Hey, wait. He doesn't care about us. He's like, I can get across. That's all that matters. See you later. Swam on ahead. That Slowpoke is a real handful. That was half a lake. I know, yeah. It's Pokemon, let's not question it. Pokemon can do some wild things. Can you believe Slowpoke? Guy could have given us a heads up before he filled the whole thing with water and swam off. It's too cold for us to swim across. But not cold enough to freeze all that water solid, which is a problem. We could get across if we laid a bridge over it. Do you see anything we could use as a bridge? Well, no, and I'm sure Chris wouldn't have anything we could use either. Should we get help from a Pokemon again? Yeah, that's a good idea. We need a Pokemon that can help us cross the water. Let's go look for one. It's none of them. But there's also over here too, so let's go this way. It's one of these again! This Pokemon looks dizzy. It's a Minor. I keep changing how I say this Pokemon's name. I made it sound like manure! It's manure for the garden! Minior. I think that's how I said it. A Pokemon that lives in the sky. These fellas plummet to the ground if their shells get too heavy. We've read this before because there's another one back on the previous level. Yeah, okay. Do you think we could get it back up if we get rid of the shell? Yeah, so there's two of these now that we need to find a Pokemon that can help us get rid of the shell. There's a mural on the wall, but it's different from the Pasame murals we saw upstairs. This picture might be a clue of some kind too. I don't see anything around here that looks like a mechanism though. At any rate, we should be concentrating on finding the professor. Alright, don't be telling me off. I'm exploring. I'm like fulfilling my adventure dreams. let me live my dreams, Pikachu. Right, so we got to find a Pokemon that can help us freeze the water. Very wild. So out of 10, what would you rate this game? Well, this is only the third stream. I don't normally like rating games until I finish them, or like I'm like near the end. But I'm really liking it. I'd give it like a solid 8 out of 10 so far. But that is subject to change. There's some new mechanics compared to the first game as well, which is great. So, not you. A Pokemon that can freeze water. Have we seen one? Oh, the Lotads, maybe the Lotads? Which are over here to the right, I think. Maybe these guys?
Hey.
What are you good at? Singing and swimming. They're good swimmers? Sometimes they even give rides to other Pokemon. Here we go. We get to ride on their heads. Life is good. They do have nice big leaves for that. I see how they'd still be able to swim with a Pokemon hitching a ride on top. So that's it. We've got to take a ride on the head of a Lotad. Did you see any Pokemon that could help us get across the water?
Oh.
The Lotad said they can carry Pokemon while they swim. If we asked them to act as stepping stones for us, do you think we could get to the other side? If we cross one at a time, I think they could handle the 3 of us. Alright, let's go talk to the Lotad. I'm sure they'll be willing to help. Pokemon are so kind! So many of them have been so helpful in this game so far. I also read it like manure. Good to know that I'm not the only one.
Alright, jump in.
Look how happy they are to jump in the water. Lotad!
Oh.
Now we've got a Lotad bridge. It's telling us to walk across the leaves on their heads. Thanks, Lotad. Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna cross now.
No, Dad.
No, Dad.
No, Dad. No, Dad.
Why are they saying their names every step we take? Oh my god. Thanks to these low tide, we made it across. Tim, ask Rachel about the hat. Hey Rachel, is this Professor Gordon's hat? Yes, it's definitely the professor's. He said he and Slowpoke wear matching hats. Apparently he's really picky about the hats too, and this one is his favourite. Oh really? We'd better get this hat back to him then. Cheshire Cat, is it weird that I want Pikachu to be voiced by Ryan Reynolds in any Detective Pikachu games? No, I agree actually. It's a shame. Because I don't think we're going to get another movie, and if we do get another movie, I don't think Ryan is going to be the voice of Pikachu, which is a shame. I really liked the Detective Pikachu movie, and actually, Chris actually enjoyed it as well, even though he's never played Pokemon, he's not a fan of Pokemon, he actually liked the movie too, so, you know, it's a good movie. I recommend people watch it if they haven't done so. You can probably get it super cheap, free quid. Maybe £3 to £5, something like that, on Blu-ray. If you want to be a first-class guy, you've got to have a good hat. That's advice to live by. Gordon should be up ahead somewhere. Let's hurry, Tim. I want to step on their heads again. Does that make me mean? You could, like, step on and off and make a music soundtrack. No, Dad. That rubble looks like it collapsed recently. Do you think it collapsed naturally, or do you think someone did this? The professor might be just past here, but there's all this rubble and debris in the way, we won't be able to get through. I wonder if there's anything we can do. What can we do, Slowpoke? Find another entrance. There's another one of these. It's like the third one now. What was that? It sounded like a Pokemon cry. Something like an angry Pokemon. Very mad. Big mad. Big mad!
Darmanitan. It looks really worked up.
We'd better be careful so it doesn't see us. Darmanitan!
Well, we get punched if it sees us. Inugami really enjoyed it as well. Justice Smith is always enjoyable and Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu is great. Yeah, exactly. What's an ice Pokemon doing in here? It sure seems angry. I feel like things could get ugly if it sees us. If we're gonna go any further, we'd better be careful. Let's not let it spot us. Looks like there are plenty of places for us to hide though. Guess that's something to be thankful for. I guess that's true. Let's keep out of its sight and get through. Stealth! Advance while hiding from fucking hell. Right, let's take a breath. Darmanitan. Can I just call him Darman? Like, give him a nickname? Stay out of Darman's radar, man. If Darmanitan... Okay, I think I'm used to that now. Darmanitan finds you, you'll have to start over. Only notices Pikachu, but not Tim. You'll have to start over. Be careful, Pikachu runs slower than Tim. Pikachu, once again! Too many sweets! Okay. He's so slow, actually. Oh. Okay, I've got to get him to come across, or go up, actually, that's fine. I hope he doesn't come up here. Please don't come up this way. I took a bit of a risk here. I don't think there's enough space to go behind him. We run past. Come on, Pikachu, let's go. Nice! Did it.
We finally made it past.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
I didn't want to get punched by him, to be honest.
Let's keep going.
I bet you that thing punches hard. Another big wall of ice blocking our way. This way looks like a dead end. Where could the professor have gone? I'm pretty sure we haven't passed him yet. Wait, huh? Oh, is that a breeze? What is it, Pikachu? Did you feel a breeze just now? I didn't feel anything. Are you sure you aren't imagining things? Is there a secret passageway? It was definitely real. I felt it ruffle my fur. There must be a gap somewhere. Come on, Tim. Let's search for it. We're looking for a gap. Hole! Hey, Tim, we found it. There's a gap in the wall. Let me get closer and take a look. Have a peek through.
Excuse me.
What do we do now? There's no way to get through a hole this small. What are you talking about? It's no problem at all. Huh? Just who do you think I am? Situations like this are where the great Detective Pikachu truly shines. Are you sure you can fit through that hole, Pikachu? You're a chunky lad. I'm not too sure. I'm sure you'll be okay. It looks pretty tough to crawl through. Like I always say, you gotta use those legs while investigating. Let me show you how it's done. If you insist.
Well, I'll see you later.
See you later. I think he's gonna struggle, chat.
Just be careful, alright?
Just like push on his booty a bit. Push him through.
Really? I should have seen this coming.
Don't just stand there. Help me out of here. Wait, just so we're clear.
His butt's too big. His booty's too big.
Okay.
Tim just kicked Pikachu's butt, literally.
Pikachu, the rest is up to you.
The abuse.
Grief. What?
Dude, God, he looks so stern and serious.
I can't believe I ended up getting trapped in a place like this.
This must be the, Oh, yes, it is. Gordon.
Hey.
I guess I should get a closer look.
I've gotta at least tell him that we're here to rescue him.
He's not going to understand you,
Hey.
Pikachu.
Hey! Don't worry. We're here to help.
A Pikachu? Where'd you come from? Are you dancing? Right.
Are you hungry or something? It's like he completely forgets that Tim is the only one that can understand him sometimes. I'm not hungry. I've come here to rescue you. I'm sorry, little fella. I'd really like to help you, but I don't have any food to share. I dropped almost all the food I had on me when I was running from the Darmanitan. I said that so weird. Why am I struggling with that Pokemon's name so much? I don't know. That's probably what saved me, but still. What's he talking about? I swear that Darmanitan's whole attitude changed the moment it saw the food. It must have been hungry, just like you. So Darmanitan's only rampaging because it's hungry. But if it really was just hungry, it could have gone somewhere else to search for food. Why is it still sticking around here? It's already been 2 whole days. Darmanitan... Fucking hell! Darmanitan's gotta be getting tired. Got it. So there's no food down here, which is why Darmanitan is hungry. But Darmanitan wouldn't choose a place with no food to be its home, so what's it doing here? But the more important issue right now is how to save Gordon. I better look for an exit somewhere. Leaving already? Be careful, little fella. Darmanitan's really on a rampage. You just wait here, Gordon. I'll figure something out. Look for an exit. Look at the way he's running. Look at him! He hates exercise. He's like... Look at his expression. Maybe we should do laps, Pikachu. It might benefit you for the rest of the game if we do some laps. I guess through here. Hello, Jose. How are you doing today? Welcome in. As far as I could tell, this is the only doorway that Gordon can fit through. That does not look very stable. Looks like it could collapse at any minute. There are no gaps big enough for a person to fit through, though. I guess we need to figure out how to get all this rubble out of the way. There's no way Tim and I can clear it on our own. Now, if we were as strong as Darmanitan, we could probably... What if we lure him to it and make him punch it? Didn't Gordon say Darmanitan was hungry and Slowpoke gave me something earlier? I bet I could use this. I should get back to Tim right away. I just came up with a brilliant plan. Bolt of brilliance! At least I managed to make it through by myself this time. I guess you must have figured out the trick to it. Anyway, how is the professor doing? Apparently he's been trapped in there for 2 whole days. This is bad. We've got to hurry and save him. And the only way out is through that area that's blocked off by all the rubble. Oh no, there's no way to get him out. Don't panic, Tim. I've got a great plan. What is it? We're going to get Darmanitan to break through all that rubble for us. What do you mean? According to Gordon, that Darmanitan is really hungry, so I figured we could win it over by giving it some food. But the only food we have is a few leftover berries. Hey, aren't you forgetting about this? Slowpoke's tail? Oh god, this feels so wrong! It's really sweet, just eating one makes you feel happy. So we'll feed this to the hungry Darmanitan. If we do, we'll be friends in no time. I hope it's really that easy. Don't worry so much, Tim. Now come on, let's go back to Darmanitan. Okay. Feels so wrong. I said this on the last episode.
Over here!
What?
I can feel a breeze, even though we're underground. What strange ruins.
We've already found the hole, Pikachu. It's fine. Attempt Pikachu's brilliant plan. Dangerous plan.
This'll be just perfect.
Sure.
I can't be the only one that feels uncomfortable that we're, like, feeding Slowpoke's tail to this Pokemon. Pika Dance! Yeah!
Darmanitan! Over here!
Shake that tushy! I know you're hungry, buddy! Come and get it!
Got something for you.
This feels so Scooby-Doo.
Better hurry before I eat it all up.
He's delighted. He wants that tail.
Here, it's yours. Eat up.
Just hand it to him.
Dead?
No! Don't eat Pikachu as well! Oh my god! This went terribly wrong! Pikachu, again, your brilliant plan has failed!
Looks like it worked at least.
Yeah, all's well that ends well.
Just covered in slobber a bit, it's fine. Darmanitan seems really happy. See, my plan worked out great. How did his hat stay on? Sheesh, you sure know how to worry people. Okay, Darmanitan. You understand now that we're not bad guys, right? Darman! Good, just wanted to be clear on that. More importantly, there are a bunch of things we're curious about. Do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Hey,
You're not originally from this area, are you? What brought you here? Huh? Some people dressed in white caught you and shut you in a small space? What people dressed in white? The science man! Darmanitan doesn't know exactly who they were, but he hated the small space he was trapped in, so he ran away with the others who were stuck there. A small space. It must have been some sort of facility. Sounds like the people were doing experiments of some kind on the captured Pokémon. That's awful. You said there were others, Darmanitan. Are your friends around here too? You say some friends escaped with him, and together you all froze the ruins? Why would the scientists want the ruins frozen? Like, maybe to try and stop other people coming in? So you and your friends froze the ruins. Why would you do that? He says they can't go back to where they came from, so they were trying to make this place their new home and make it easier for them to live in. But didn't you realise that would cause problems for the Pokemon that already live around this area? He says they didn't think it would be a problem if they only froze the place a little bit, but apparently it's been so long since they've been able to have fun like that they got carried away. Fair enough. They really didn't mean any harm by it. Even so, we can't just leave things like this. You're right. Hey, can you do something about all this ice? If you do that, this place will be too hot for you to live in. Can't you live somewhere else, though? He says he doesn't want to go anywhere else because there are humans out there. This is a real problem. He probably doesn't trust humans now as well, so that's making things even more difficult.
hey,
You said you were brought here against your will, but where did you live before? I see. He says he came from somewhere cold and far away from here. I'm guessing his friends were captured and brought here along with him. Everywhere around here is too hot to live, huh? Yeah, the climate here definitely isn't great for an ice Pokemon. It'd be great if we could help them get back to their original home. Yes, it would. He's been through quite the ordeal. I feel bad for him now. What can you tell us about the people who brought you here, the ones dressed in white? He doesn't know much, but he says they're all really bad people who were mean to him. It must have been a horrible experience. And apparently, right when he arrived here, he saw someone suspicious. Wait, you trapped him in a room so he couldn't do anything bad? You've trapped the wrong guy! He isn't part of the evil white coat men. You don't think he's talking about Professor Gordon, do you? I'm certain he is. It fits with what Gordon said. Hey, Darmanitan, that wasn't a bad guy. Yeah, really, I can vouch for him. Does he believe you, Pikachu? I'm not sure. It seems like he's still not quite convinced. Thanks for telling us all that, Darmanitan. Now let's get down to the problem at hand. The man you said you trapped in the room, you think you could help us let him out? Does he need more convincing? Please, Darmanitan, we really need your help. Come on, we gave you that Slowpoke tail, remember? You're the only one who can rescue the Professor. He'll die in there eventually if there's no escape. Oh good, I'm glad you trust us. But there's a condition? Your friends all got separated in the ruins and they haven't come back. And since you don't know where they are, you want us to help you look for them? That's fine, I'm happy to do that. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any other ice Pokemon besides Darmanitan in here. He says they're all just playing around in the ruins. He's worried about them and wants to check on them, but he doesn't know where they are. These ruins are pretty big. Okay, I heard you. If that's all you want from us, I'm sure we can help you out. Yep, you've got yourself a deal, Darmanitan.
ready, Darmanitan? I'm counting on you.
Yeet! Pikachu gets yeeted!
Now we're talking. Okay, let's go.
It's Pokemon Fusion! It's like he's stuck in a snowball now. That's amazing. Oh my god, this has been my favourite chapter so far. There's been so many funny moments. What a great view. A little cold though. Just let me know what you want smashed. I can take out a boulder or a block of ice with just one punch. You're pretty confident in your strength, aren't you? Okay, let's see what you've got, Darmanitan. Press the R button to destroy brittle rocks and ice with Darmanitan's punches. First go to the room where the professor is trapped and destroy the rubble there. I want to test punch though. Yeah! Let's smash everything. Let's go. Can I punch this as well? Yes! Yes! The power! Okay, that's enough. I'm getting carried away. Let's go. This is the stuff you want to break, right? Yeah, can you do it? Oh yeah, this'll be easy. Then go for it, Darmanitan. Smash that rubble. It's time to smash, chat. And speaking of smash, smash that like button. Could not resist. Alright, now we can rescue Gordon. Thanks, Darmanitan. I'd say you're welcome, but that'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Huh? When did the rubble go away? How did you miss? What just happened, Slowpoke? My god. Did you take like 5 minutes to blink? You just noticed that now? Well, anyway, we can go rescue Gordon. Please don't forget what I asked you, Pikachu. Of course not. Just wait a little bit. Just be patient, buddy.
Ooh. Oh,
We've got you.
Oh, there you are. Slow. Oh, slow. Oh.
The slowest reunion in history. You'll get there eventually. Come on, you can do it, boy. Come on.
Huh?
Professor Gordon, are you okay? Oh, Rachel. And you are? My name's Tim. I'm also a student at Rhyme University. We heard you hadn't been back for 2 days, so we came in here to check on you. Oh, you must have heard from Chris. I'm sorry I worried you, but thanks to you, I'm safe. Although, I'll admit, I thought I was done for when that Darmanitan came into the room. Don't worry about Darmanitan. Pikachu's already befriended him. Oh, I see. So the Pikachu I saw before was your partner? Sorry, I didn't realise that, Pikachu. Nah, it's fine. Professor, are you okay? Ha, no need to worry about me. You say that like you haven't been trapped in this cold for 2 whole days. I've been all over the world for my fieldwork. What can I say? I'm a tough guy. You're telling me. Is it alright if we ask you a few questions? I want to figure out exactly how this all happened. I'm surprised he stayed, like, warm, really? I mean, he has got... There's a backpack over there. You can see it just peeking out in the top right-hand corner behind the face cam, but there is a backpack, so I'm guessing he had enough food supplies. But still, his outfit doesn't look very warming to me. He must have been freezing, and he's rolled up his sleeves. He's like, I'm so hard, I don't need to have my sleeves down. He's a grok. This guy's a grok. Of course. Look at him, he's hench. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of the police officer in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, because like he was a grok as well.
Right.
I loved that. He was like my favourite character in that movie, honestly. Where do you want me to start? What happened? When I reached this floor, a Darmanitan was also here for some reason. The moment that Darmanitan saw me, it suddenly started chasing after me. I tried to run out of the ruins, but before I knew it, the door had already closed behind me. With nowhere else to go, I ran into this room. Why did it chase you? At first I thought it wanted the food I had on me, but it's possible there's another reason though. What do you mean? Well, it hasn't left this place in 2 days. If it was hungry before, it's got to be starving by now. Looking back, I think Darmanitan might have been trying to prevent me from going deeper into the ruins. It seems really interested in something back there. Darmanitan didn't mention anything about something deeper in the ruins. Perhaps it's protecting something, though, which is why it didn't mention it.
Excuse me?
Why were you here in the ruins in the first place, Professor? An interesting discovery was made recently regarding the geological strata of this area. It seems a large number of meteorites once fell around these parts a long time ago. Meteorites, huh? Yes, and it occurred around the same time that these ruins were built. That's why I wanted to come here and do some field research. Is there some connection between the meteorites and the ruins? It's too soon for me to say. I was hoping to figure that out with this survey. I did learn a few things during my research, though. Exactly, Inugami. It's enough to make a grown man cry, but not this man. Get back in there too. And it just gets sucked back into the eye. That part just has me in hysterics every time I see it. It's so good. The people who built these ruins had a deep connection with Aegislash. Oh yeah, we did see a relief of Aegislash. Aegislash's shield defends against misfortune, and its sword is a symbol of slashing that misfortune away. I believe this represents the people's hope for peaceful, protected lives. And at these ruins, those people held a very important ritual. Really? What kind of ritual? A ritual to strengthen the bonds between people and Pokémon. By working together and helping each other, people and Pokémon could overcome all sorts of trouble. So it's said that this ritual was meant to teach that way of thinking. That's a wonderful attitude. I agree. I believe that coexistence between Pokémon and humans is the overarching theme of these ruins. Our history has always been intertwined with that of Pokémon. I think our modern society could benefit from thinking more like these people did.
Right.
I think that Darmanitan is protecting one of these like special meteorites further in the ruins. And it's all connected. It's all connected to the Aurora stone that was taken. I think that all these like different stones have powers, or you know, they're going to be used for evil deeds, aren't they? Sorry, I know I tend to ramble. No, I appreciate it. Now I've got a better understanding of the situation. By the way, what made you all come out of here? Actually, there was something we wanted to ask you about, Professor. What would it be? A precious jewel was recently stolen in Rhyme City. Here we go. We were wondering if you could tell us what exactly that jewel is. Sure, I'll help you if I can. Thank you. Here's a photo of the jewel.
Professor, can you tell us anything about what's in this photo?
Incredible. That's no ordinary jewel. It's a fabled crystal that some believe is actually a Pokémon.
It's a Pokémon?
A Pokémon?
You're saying this jewel is actually a Pokémon? No way! I was not expecting that. I said it looked like a special egg. Like it could be an egg of a special Pokémon. I guess the difference in that is the same, kind of. Inugami, I love Aegislash, but I never got around to making a maxed out one of them for my team. Yeah, that kind of thing isn't for me. It is a cool Pokemon though. I think it looks awesome. I am, in fact, according to one hypothesis, this crystal may have fallen from space just like a meteorite. Some say the crystal will assume its true shape if it's imbued with a special energy. I've never seen it in that state myself though. It never occurred to me that the Aurora drop might be a Pokemon. I wonder if the thief knew that when they stole it? And if so, what did they want it for? The questions just keep piling up. Is that all you wanted to ask me about, Tim? Yeah, thanks for your help. Well then, Professor, we should get back to Chris. No, I'll let you tell Chris that I'm alright. I'm so close to unlocking the secrets of these ruins. Since I've already made it this far, I'd like to finish before I head back. You can't be serious. Are you sure you're alright? I told you, this is really nothing. Thanks to you, I can freely explore the ruins now. I don't want to waste another minute. Oh, come on, I heard he was passionate about his research, but this is ridiculous. Listen, if this has been the man's life's work, let him finish his work. It's important to him. If he's dedicated his life to this, of course he's going to be passionate about it. Wow, he's really determined to stay. We still need to help Darmanitan find his friends. You want us to start searching for your friends? Well, I suppose now's a good time as ever. Tim, why don't you and Rachel stay here for a bit and keep an eye on Gordon? In the meantime, I'll go and keep my promises to Darmanitan. Okay, we can't just leave the professor here after all. Right, then it's settled. Let's go, Darmanitan. I get to smash a bit more. Do you have any idea where your friends might be? They all said they were going upstairs, I think. And what kind of Pokemon are these friends of yours? Vanillite, I think that is. Mr. Mime. Oh god, Mr. Mime, no! Bergmite and Smoochum. Vanillite, Mr. Mime, Bergmite and Smoochum. We didn't see any Pokemon like that on our way here. Do you think they could have gone outside? I don't think so. They'd probably be scared of going outside because they could run into humans. So they must be hiding somewhere. Let's look around for them upstairs. Thanks, Pikachu. Not Mr. Mime. Not again. Can I smash this now? No. I guess back out of the room we go. Pikachu, can we go back to our pond now? Oh yeah, sorry, thanks for your help. You're welcome. Oh wait, how do we get across now? It's okay, leave it to me. He should be able to just freeze it. It's water, so let's do this. Best scene from the Detective movie, Detective Pikachu movie for me was the Mr. Mime scene. See, Mr. Mime kind of creeps me out, which is why he's one of my scare alerts, but it's a good scene. I liked the fight between Pikachu and Charizard, personally. Freezing water is not a problem for an ice Pokemon. I love Charizard, though, so... I'm a little bit biased. I do love Charizard. I'm so hungry. There we go, remove the shell! I still don't remember this Pokemon! What gen is this Pokemon, chat? I don't remember this at all. You punched my shell to smithereens. Now I can get back to my home above the sky. It is a star, isn't it? It's like a literal star. Wow, it disappeared in an instant. Be careful out there next time. This wall looks different from the others. It's a mural drawn by some humans. It's got a message in it too. I don't think we can do anything with this. Well, we removed the shell from one. There's some more though, isn't there? Pikachu looks absolutely terrified. Gen 6 or 7, and it's a Alolan gen. Ah, okay. This isn't the way we're meant to go, but I want to remove all the shells from those Pokemon. I think everyone's somewhere on this floor. They might be hiding in places that are hard to find, though. Oh, this is the right way. Okay. I thought I was going the wrong way. No problem. It's my turn to help you out. I love the music again. The music has been great in this game. What about in this? Here she is. I don't see anyone. I think she's just sleeping. Hey, Vanillassi. Wake up. Is it... Am I saying that right? I feel like I'm not. Is that you, Darmanitan? Or is it Vanillite? I think it's Vanillite. I'm saying Vanillassi. Vanillite. That sounds correct. Sleep soundly beneath the snow. It's just a nice lolly Pokemon. A 99p, although it's probably more like a £3.99p ice cream. There was a Vanillite inside all the snow. Now that I think about it, I guess I had heard that Vanillite usually sleeps in snow. Oh, you have a Pikachu with you. Anyway, did you need something? I hadn't seen you in a while, so I came to see how you were doing. Now that we've found you, do you mind answering a couple of questions? About the other Pokemon.
Hey.
So the other Pokemon aren't with you? No, I was the only one playing in this room. I see. I guess the other Pokemon are in the other rooms. Tell us about yourself. What you're doing here? I was having fun making it snow. It's been a long time since I've had such a wide open space to play in. So that's why there's so much snow around here. Then I got tired from all that playing and I went to sleep. You caused all the mess and then you went to sleep. You weren't in danger or anything? No, nothing like that. You're such a worrywart, Darmanitan. Nice. Oh, that's one. Rescued. That's everything in this room now, so let's go out into the hallway. And take a left. What about this? Hey, did you hear someone crying just now? Yeah, I did. It's coming from inside the ice. There might be someone inside. Can you break it? Yeah, no problem. Time to smash! There it is! Little cutie! What's tomorrow? Tomorrow? That's cryptic. Oh, Darmanitan, thanks for rescuing me. We've been looking for you, Smoochum. I'm so glad we found you. I sure didn't expect to find you inside the ice. What's that growing out of your head, Darmanitan? This is Pikachu. He's helping me look for everybody. Yeah, nice to meet you. I know this is pretty sudden, but do you mind if I ask you some questions? What do you want to ask me?
Hey.
Is there anyone else here with you? Nope, nobody. That's why I couldn't get out. Tell us about yourself. How did you get inside the ice? I wanted to make myself a house out of shiny sparkly ice. So I kept making the ice bigger and bigger, but then I couldn't get out. I was so lonely. There, you're safe now, so no need to cry. You could have killed yourself doing that, surely. Like, if you're trapped inside your own house of ice and no one finds you, eventually you would die, surely. Yay! This one's pink! I can go back up to the sky now. So cute. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday! Wow, it sure took off in a hurry. But that is what it wanted. It did. Was this, there's one more somewhere, isn't there? I can't remember where that one is. All the way to the right. I think we missed one on a previous floor because we found a third one. Crystal. Carries its tough, durable home. We just, like, punched it awake. Huh? Did that boulder just talk? That's not a boulder, that's a crystal. It's a Pokemon that lives in the boulder it carries on its back. Goodness gracious, what do you think you're doing? You could have smashed my favourite boulder here. What would I have done then? We're sorry, we didn't mean any harm. Please forgive him. Well, I never. Phew, I guess you better check next time before you punch a boulder. I didn't know there were Pokemon that carry boulders on their backs. I feel mean. If you break my beautiful boulder, I'm going to be very, very upset. Yeah, we'll be more careful from now on. Mr. Mime! Oh, it's the, Alolan Mime? Alolan Mime? This design is less creepy though, isn't it? It's a bit more jolly. He's like a businessman. Here's the friend that was missing. Where am I? What was I doing? Oh, good. Looks like it's okay. Seems a bit groggy though. What should we do? Let's see what it has to say first. We'll get a better idea of how it's doing. Hey, Ursaring, your friend is looking for you. Yeah, back outside of the ruins. Alright, I suppose I haven't been back for a while. You should get back to your friend so it can stop worrying. Right, I'll do that. He's just like completely shook off the fact that he's been frozen all this time, like just carrying on with his day. Should we go back in, go and check in with Ursaring outside the ruins too? Yes. Let's go. Hey Pikachu, my friend got back safe. Glad to hear it, Ursaring. I'm about to explain that we've got to be more careful from now on, thanks for your help, Pikachu. Nice! Both side quests done. We're also gonna have a quiz, because I've not picked up the quiz yet. In fact, no, I can't do that now. I'll have to wait until I'm back with Tim, actually. Is it in here, the other one? No, we've done this room. We've done this room. I've lost where I was now. Was it left or was it right? It was right. Oh yeah, because it was behind the ice wall, wasn't it? I remember now. We've got to talk to these Pokemon too. And there's more to smash, or have these just come back? I think these have just returned, haven't they? Ice cold shyness. I got a shiny of this one. If it isn't Darmanitan, and who might you be? I'm the greatest Detective Pikachu, Darmanitan's new friend. Everyone was taking so long to come back that I got worried, so I came looking for you. Pikachu's been helping me search. Sorry to put you through all the trouble. You see, we weren't able to leave this room. What in the world happened? Can you tell me? What would you like to know?
Hey.
Why were you walled in here? I was trying to make this place more comfortable to live in, so Mr. Mime and I worked together to make a wall of ice. Mr. Mime was practically putting on a show. I tried to match that energy, but we both got carried away and ended up making too much ice. You literally froze yourselves out. And that's how you got stuck? I'm glad you're both okay.
Hey.
Are you two the only ones in this room? Yep, just me and Mr. Mime. I think this is the last one, isn't it, Mr. Mime?
Mime!
See, this one isn't really scary, is it? It's quite happy. Happy and jolly. Oh, Darmanitan, our hero. We've been stuck here for ages. Thank you so much for saving us. Allow me to express my gratitude with a tap dance. That's right, Ice-type Mr. Mime are supposed to be good at tap dancing. You don't need to dance, I'm just glad you're safe. So the shadow we saw beyond the ice was actually Mr. Mime? I don't believe this Pikachu and I have been introduced. That's because Darmanitan and I have only just become friends. But that's a story for another time. Could I ask you some questions? What do you want to know? Tell us about yourself. What were you doing in here? That Bergmite over there was trying to cool this room down. So I offered to help make a wall of ice together. We really made an effort. But apparently there is such a thing as too much effort. It never occurred to me that we wouldn't be able to get out. So you two made this ice, eh? What a pair of troublemakers. Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit. Are you two the only ones in this room? Yep, it's just me and Bergmite.
Hey.
Have we found all of your friends? Yeah, all the ones I wanted to help look for. All the ones you... Huh? Now that we know everyone's safe, why don't we head back? Oh, sure. So he has more friends, but he didn't want our help looking for those friends? Why is that? Why is that? Perhaps they are in the area further in the ruins that he is trying to keep secret. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Doesn't fully trust us yet. Do we think we've done enough to earn his trust? We gave him some food. We've helped him find his friends. I feel like we should have his trust by now. Oh shit!
Why is everything shaking?
Ooh.
The door closed.
That's bad.
We've got to tell Tim and the others. Right away.
Why did the door suddenly close? Do you think you're strong enough to open the door? Nuh-uh, even I couldn't open the door that big. I figured as much. I better go discuss this with Tim. Let's get back to the others. But first, I need to find the last little dude that's in a shell. Because there's one more that we're missing. I think it is on the next floor though, but I'm just double checking to make sure it's not on this one. Oh, there we go. Right there. Nice. Now I can rejoin my family. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Glad we could help. And it's gone. I hope it makes it home safely. I think that's the last one, because, I don't remember seeing another one. Let's just double check everywhere. There's another... Nope, that's not a doorway. I know the group is back to the left, but I just want to make sure we're not missing anything. Because I am liking doing all the side stuff on this game. I'm finding the quests just interesting and fun. Can we smash this, or is this too big? Yeah, it's too big. It's too much ice. Too much ice. I think that is everything. Let me just... Yeah, okay. I was like, is that part of the scenery or is that breakable? And that answered that question. Okay, let's head back to Tim and the rest of the gang and have a catch-up chat. Tell them about the door closing. Tomorrow is Monday. I'll be getting picked up tomorrow. I've got bad news, Tim. The door to the ground floor just closed. What? Is that what the big rumbling was about? Yep, that was the door shutting tight. But why would it do that? No idea, it just kind of happened. What do? We gotta find a way out. Maybe we should try talking to Gordon. He might know something we don't. Good idea. I'll see what he has to say.
No.
I see, so that rumble really was the door closing. Yep. Did you suspect that already, Professor? Yes, because the same thing happened when I came down to this floor. There was suddenly a deep rumbling sound and then I was trapped down here on this floor. That must have been one or two rumbling sounds Slowpoke said he heard. Isn't there another exit? I believe so, yes. Do you know where? There may be one in the deepest room of the ruins. It's said that these ruins were originally built to host a ritual that strengthens the bonds between people and Pokémon. There's an ancient document describing the ritual I found, one line particularly interesting. Solve all the riddles in the deepest place and find yourself back in the sun's embrace. So we'll have to solve the other murals on the wall, won't we? The sun's embrace must be a reference to the outside. I see. So if we solve all the riddles of the ruins, we might be able to find an exit and get out of here? Yep, if that document is to be believed. I wonder what kind of riddles it's referencing. I'm not sure, but I'm curious about the two murals on this floor. I can't say for certain that they're related to the riddles or the ritual, but they must have some meaning. There's the mural in this room and the one in the other room. Why don't you take a good look at them both? Thanks, Professor. We'll investigate them right away. Thank you. I'll stay here and ponder these riddles a bit more. If you find anything, come let me know. Of course. Right, okay. According to Gordon, it sounds like there are clues in the murals. The mural in this room and the mural in the other room. I think we'll be able to find a way out of here if we can figure out those two murals' meanings. Let's go and investigate. Okie cokes, let's have a closer look. It's a mural depicting a human. Let's see if it can give us any clues about the exit.
Okay.
I bet we can find some important hints here. Let's examine this closely. I think you have to step on certain stones on the floor. It's marking out a path on the floor. I bet we can find some important hints here if we examine it more closely. This looks like a drawing of a human. Yeah, the style is similar to the relief we saw on the entrance. It looks like there's a pedestal or something under its feet. Maybe it's depicting a statue of a human. The Passamane murals all corresponded to specific statues, so maybe there's a human statue somewhere. We saw some reliefs of a human carved into a wall, but I don't remember seeing any statues. Maybe that's what it means, is the carving instead, and then when you buy the carving you have to walk in a very specific way? Based on the direction they're pointing, it looks like they're walking away from the human, but they're zigzagging everywhere. I think there's some meaning to this weird path. Yes, I do. I do indeed. Is that everything? Oh, no. I wonder if the door drawn here is supposed to be the exit out of the ruins?
Hey.
Seems that way. But we haven't been anywhere that looks like this. We could... where could the exit be?
Alright.
I think that's all there is to see here. Okay, so we should probably go check the other mural. I don't think this is going to be a complicated puzzle. So far, all the puzzles in the game haven't been complicated. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. I really appreciate it. It's a mural depicting a Pokémon. This might be a clue about the exit. Let's check it out.
Hey.
Now, think really hard as you examine this. It's an image of a Pokemon. Is this meant to be a Clefairy? Well, there were those reliefs of Clefairy carved into the entrance. This mural, what's the shape under Clefairy's feet? It looks like some sort of pedestal. Maybe it's depicting a statue of a Clefairy. Okay. The Passamane murals were representing statues, so maybe this one is a statue too. If that's the case though, there should be an actual statue somewhere. Maybe we just haven't found it yet. A secret room that we're missing. Are these Pokemon footprints?
Hey.
I think we can be pretty sure of that. They remind me of the ones in the mural of the human we saw earlier. They're taking a weird path. Do you think that means something? Yes, I do. And then there's the exit again. Do you think this drawing represents a door? There was a drawing just like this on the mural with the human. If that's the exit, we should be able to get out through there if we solve the last puzzle. I think that's all there is to see here. Okay. We can deduce. One final puzzle must be solved to escape the ruins, examine the murals, and figure out how to activate the mechanism. Well, we've examined both murals. Did you learn anything? The murals seem to be hinting at something. Let's figure it out together. Let's have a look. The footprints in the murals might indicate where the exit is. To move the statues, the footprints in the murals are moving away from the statues. Maybe that means the statues should be moved in those directions. The locations of the statues. The footprints in the murals might indicate where the statues are located. Oh, I don't actually know. I think it might be this one, because we haven't seen the statues, and also the footsteps weren't leading to the exit, so I don't think the footsteps actually lead to the exit now. It could be this one. I'm just gonna guess here, because I don't think this one is particularly clear, and I know from spoiler-free reviews, if you get this wrong, you can just do a process of elimination anyway. If this is wrong, this will be the first one I've gotten wrong, but my gut is telling me that the footprints actually indicate... Let me just back out a minute.
Okay, let's start deducing. Okay, let's start deducing.
But they look like they're going away from the statue, though. So now I'm not sure. Would this be the starting block as well? Maybe this is where the statue appears when you get it correct. I don't know. I'm not too sure about this one. I think I am going to have to guess, chat. Let's just go back to the other one a second. Because the footprints are leading away from the statue, so maybe they don't reveal where the statues are. But those ones look like... Yeah, once again, they look like, to me, they look like they're leading away from the statue. To me. I think it might be this one now. I'm gonna go with this one. If it's wrong, it's wrong.
Oh.
It is wrong. I think the footprints mean something else. Okay, so let's go with the one I originally thought it was, which is the far right one.
Oh.
I failed this one miserably! Okay, this is the first one I failed. I don't know. So it's saying move the statues. We've examined both murals. Did you learn anything? Because that's what the center one is. But we haven't found the statues though. The footprints in the murals are moving away from the statues. Maybe that means the statues should be moved in those directions. But we haven't even located where the statues are. So that's why I didn't think it was this one. I thought surely we'd have to locate them first. But that's the one, apparently. Well, at least this demonstrates that you're not punished in this game if you fail. Like, you can literally just pick any one of them. Would that mean we need to move the statues in the same direction as the footprints? Footprints are moving away from the statues, so we should move the statues the same direction. I think you might be onto something. But we still got one problem, and it might be a big one. We don't know where the statues are. Exactly. Even if we understand the clue, it's useless if we can't find the mechanism itself. There's got to be a room on this floor somewhere that has those statues. Nothing in the murals indicate that, though. Then where the heck are the statues? We need to go and speak with big boy. Big, white, fluffy boy. I see you figured out what the murals mean, but you still don't know where the exit is. Right, and we've already looked through every room down here. I'm not sure where else we could look. The old document said that the exit was in the deepest room, but... The deepest room? Wait a second, have we already searched all the rooms? I can't be sure until we look around a bit more. Why don't we try looking at the deepest room in the ruins one more time, Tim? This is the room where we were in when you went to go and check on the professor. This room is the farthest back from the entrance of the ruins, which makes it the deepest, I think. We should probably look around here a bit more. We saw that hole into the next room before, but we might find something else. Let's give it a try. Give it another once over. Thanks, Tim. Can't say I know exactly what we're looking for, but let's pay close attention to the walls and the floor. Okay. There's a wall of ice in here. Doesn't look like there's another room in this direction. It really is a big hunk of ice, though. Do you think Mr. Mime and Bergamite made it? Wait, maybe this wall is... What is it, Pikachu? Hold on, I feel like I'm on the brink of an epiphany. A bolt of brilliance?
The murals. Also, a maze with a dead end.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Of course. It all makes sense now. A bolt of brilliance!
Yes! Careful.
There's a mechanism on the other side of this wall! Oh.
I feel like in this game they've made Pikachu the comic relief, haven't they? I don't know, this whole entire game is just giving me major Scooby-Doo vibes. If the mechanism's on the other side of this ice wall, and what we thought was a real wall is just a thick slab of ice. This is the only wall that's completely frozen over, don't you find that odd? I'm sure this wall is the same as the one in Mr. Mime's room. So this is nothing but ice? It sure looks like a wall to me. I mean, we don't have any proof yet, but there's one way to find out. Go ahead and do what you do best, Darmanitan. Smash! What's wrong? We really need your strength right now. He's hiding something. Doesn't want us to see behind the ice door. Pikachu seems to be asking him to break down the wall of ice, but Darmanitan's not even trying to do it. Maybe he doesn't want to break the ice wall. Apparently there's someone in there and he's not sure if it's a good idea to let us in. Seems like Darmanitan is still wary of humans. Darmanitan, please listen. I know you can't understand what I'm saying, but we don't mean you or your friends any harm. If we make it out of here, I'll make it my personal mission to help you. I'll take care of you and all your friends, I swear. Tim, do you think your Pikachu could put in a good word for us? Please, Darmanitan, we're all friends here. Do you think he'll do it? I hope so. Sounds like he's on board. So he really did understand our feelings.
Give it what for, Darmanitan.
Come on, buddy. We're good people, you know this by now. Nice. Falcon Punch! Oh, it's a tree? I was not expecting there to be a tree in here.
Amazing.
Can't believe it's even growing considering all the snow. Oh, ancient texts! The sacred texts! We found knowledge. Wow, so there was a room here after all. Just like I said. Pretty impressive, Pikachu. There should be a mechanism in this room that we can activate. Have fun on Arceus, Phoenix. I saw that in the top left. Ice Cube! Icy poker face.
Wait! I promise, we're not gonna hurt you!
I didn't think that Pokemon would be able to climb a tree, personally, but I guess I learned something new today.
That's shaking just now.
Oh,
That shaking felt like when the door closed before. Ice Cube caused that somehow, right? Yep, it stepped on some kind of switch on the floor. He's saying that Ice Cube didn't mean to shut us in here, so we shouldn't blame her. Don't worry, we're not blaming her for anything. Was Darmanitan hesitant to break the wall because of Ice Cube? He says Ice Cube's even more afraid of humans than the rest of the ice Pokemon are. That's why he built a huge wall of ice so no one else could get in the room. It might be good to hear Ice Cube's story though. I just hope we can convince her to trust us. We can try talking to her while solving the mystery of the mechanism. Aww, I'm kind of worried that she was like really mistreated. Oh, don't be afraid. You don't need to be scared, Ice Cube. We're friends of Darmanitan. Yes, really. So could you please trust us? It's okay if it's just a few questions, right?
Hey!
Have you been in this room the whole time? Oh, okay. You all came in through the hole in the ceiling. And then all the others left the room, but you stayed here because you were too scared? So you got Darmanitan to make you a big wall of ice to keep you safe. She must have been really terrified. You don't need to be scared anymore, Ice Cube. We're here to rescue you. And also the professor is going to protect you all now. Cheer up, Ice Cube. We got your back. Looks like she's smiling a little. How can you tell behind the ice cube? headpiece that she's smiling. Really? I can't really tell from her face. So Darmanitan's been protecting you this whole time? And he made sure to stay nearby too to make you feel safe? And it's thanks to Darmanitan that you were able to escape from the people in white? I can see why you're intent on repaying him someday. But you know he doesn't expect anything in return, right? That's not why he did it. Don't do anything too rash. About the people dressed in white.
Hey.
Where are the humans who captured you? Really far away, huh? You walked for days before you found this place? Just the thought of those humans might come here really scares you. Don't worry if they show up here, we'll send them packing. We'll take care of them. Don't you worry. We'll get on Darmanitan's back and we'll smash the heck out of them. We'll break some bones. Ice Cube must be protected at all costs.
Oh!
It's the Clefairy statue. Just like in the mural, this is definitely the right room then. Now we just have to move the statue exactly how the mural showed. There should be a human statue too. Where do you think it is? It's got to be in this room somewhere. Let's look around. We probably have to get back on Darmanitan and smash all this ice and get it out of the way. This is the tree that Ice Cube was up in. It's pretty amazing that a tree this big could grow in an underground room like this. Well, look, there's light coming in where the roof collapsed. That light must be what helped the tree to grow so big. And I guess the ice is, you know, ice is also water, so it's getting its sustenance. Darmanitan was worried about Ice Cube, huh? I guess he was just trying to protect his friend. Slow. What is it, Slowpoke? He's been working so hard to rescue Gordon, I think he's just about out of steam. Hang in there just a little bit longer, Slowpoke. And also, he had to regrow his tail too. Let's not forget about that horrific incident. Right. This is the last room. I hope we can find the exit without much trouble. There's a big chunk of ice here. Ice Cube probably made it. It really is big though. I'm surprised she could have made something of this scale. Oh, you all got in here through the hole in the room ceiling? And you're sorry you didn't tell us about this room even though you knew about it. Don't worry about it, Darmanitan. We know you were just looking out for your friend. This must be the exit out of the ruins. It's no good. This thing's not going to open unless we figure out the mechanism. We've looked all over the room, but I didn't see a statue of a human anywhere. There has to be one, though. Let's talk to Gordon again. Good idea. We just need to smash the ice, surely. That'll be it. There. I bet you it's in that.
Right.
Hey, Professor, we can't find one of the statues depicted in the murals. Do you have any idea where it might be? Unfortunately, I don't. Even Gordon's stumped. Many aspects of this place differ from what I expected based on my preparatory research. There we go. Like that wall of ice, for example. Why don't we try talking this through, Tim? Yes. Good idea. What exactly did you want to talk about? For starters, I want to ask for your help.
All right, Tim. Do you think you can use your detective skills to help us get out of here?
Yes.
Sure.
With you two working together, I'm sure we'll find the way out.
Goddamn right.
Based on what we've experienced so far, we should be able to get out if we can get this door open. I wonder if there are any clues in this room.
Yes, there are. What in this room could be the key to the puzzle? The Clefairy statue depicted in the mural, the door depicting in the mural, Darmanitan, berries. The Clefairy statue.
Mural depicting a Clefairy statue and some footprints? That mural may be the key to solving the mystery of this room.
I think you're right. The tiles here match the squares in that mural too. If that's the case, the mural in the room I was in must be related too. However, looking around, I'm not seeing a statue of a human in here.
That's because it's encased in ice. Hidden in the ice.
you remember where the human statue was located in the mural itself?
Of course I remember. I was staring at that thing for 2 days straight. The human statue was in the second row from the top, on the leftmost side of the mural.
And if we assume these tiles are laid out the same as those in the mural...
There! That chunk of ice!
Oh, you've only just noticed that.
Alright, looks like you're up, Dharma.
How did you miss it?
Mana?
Nice. Good job you didn't smash the statue
So it
at the
was
same
hiding here
time.
the whole time. Okay, so we've got the 2 statues, but what are we supposed to do now? I'm sure the murals must have a clue as to how the mechanism works.
What should we do with the 2 statues? Move the statues, that's what we figured out.
There are footprints depicted in the murals. They must indicate the paths to move the stone statues.
So we've got to
So
push
that's
them
what
the
they
same
represent.
way as the
Give
murals
it a try.
indicated.
Hey Tim, come give me a hand.
Yeah,
Do I have to do this? Am I supposed to have remembered? Oh no, it's fine. God.
What's going on? Nothing's happening.
huh. I was sure that would work.
Part
Now
of the
that I see
hand
the
is
2
broken off?
statues next to each other, the way they're posed looks somehow meaningful.
Isn't coexistence between humans and Pokémon a recurring theme in these ruins?
Yeah. The decor and artifacts here all attest to that.
You see it too, don't you, Tim?
Part of the hand is missing. Tap the ground with the statues, create the missing hand and connect the statues. It's the missing hand, isn't it? Surely. They need to touch!
A pose that symbolizes coexistence between humans and Pokémon. Something that represents both sides cooperating, working hand in hand.
That's it! We need the statues to hold hands. But the left statue's hand is missing. What can we do about that?
Could we use a Pokemon move?
Good idea, Rachel. And we've got
What
the perfect
move?
allies right here with us.
Dharma?
We can make a hand of ice.
Oh. That includes me, right?
So then, who should we ask for help?
Slowpoke can soak the statues. Dramatan can use his strength as a chisel. Ice Cube can use a move to freeze the statues. Pikachu can hold hands with the statues. Any one of these! I wonder if like all of these would work. If Slowpoke sprays the statue with water, it'll take some time, but eventually the water will freeze on Clefairy's arm and form a shape of a hand. How would it form the shape of a hand without, like, a mold? That one doesn't make sense to me. If Manatan uses his strength to chisel down the Clefairy statue arm, it could be shaped into a small hand. Yeah, but then it's like already missing part of it and they're not touching, so chiseling it down even more doesn't make sense to me either. Ice Cube can use a move to freeze the statue. I don't know, that one seems the most Either the Pikachu or the Ice Cube one, I'm not really sure which one, to be honest with you. I feel like it's probably the Durantmatan one because he is the main Pokemon used in this whole section. Even though that one doesn't make as much sense to me personally. but I'm gonna pick it. What do you think, chat? What are your thoughts on this? Do you have any idea which one it is? I think the puzzles are getting a little bit tougher, really. Like, any one of these could be it. I'm kind of leaning more towards these two, though. Darmanitan chiseling with his strength, or Ice Cube freezing, personally. Okay, I'm gonna go with Darmanitan first, because he's the one mostly used in this section. That's incorrect,
All
apparently.
we gotta do is get the statues to hold hands. Isn't there a Pokemon who can do that? Think about the moves they know.
Ice Cube. Okay, I should have went with Ice Cube.
That's it. Let's ask Ice Cube to help.
That's the one I actually said, and then I doubted myself because Darmanitan is the main Pokemon used in this part of the game. I doubted my own reasoning. Foolish.
Gee, I hadn't thought of that. Huh.
You've got this, Ice Cube.
I'm still not overly sure, like... Yeah, okay, it's not forming in actual hand shape, it's just moulding them together. Okay.
Whoa.
That's fine.
Yes!
Thank you, Tim. Hey, maybe you should come to my class as a guest lecturer.
Tim would probably be a good
I'd
lecturer,
love to see
actually.
that.
With all the cases that he's solved and the knowledge that he's gained.
Yes. Yes.
Hold on. I heard someone talking behind us.
I mean,
It's the lab coat guy.
yes. I'm sorry, sir.
You let those ice Pokemon escape? You're getting sloppy!
Oh no, it's
we
a...
did retrieve the meteorite.
It's a flunky.
Here, now!
I swear, could that guy be any boss here?
Now what?
Oh, Detective Pikachu. Bringing you in to earn me some respect.
Try it.
Listen up, pal.
Try it.
Hand over that Pikachu and I'll let you walk out of here.
What did you say? Are you really sure threatening us is a good idea?
Did you used to be a member of Team Rocket? Is that why you want Pikachu?
After it now!
Pikachu!
This is quicker.
All right.
Let's go.
Down the slide.
Oh, snap! Oh, God. No one expects to be bulldozed by a Mamoswine. Oh, he's got one of those control cubes on him as well. Ice Cube coming in. Smack. Oh, no! Oh, he's pissed now. Defeat Mamoswine. What? We actually have to battle? Oh, charge up. Charging up. How dare you hurt Ice Cube? She must be protected at all costs. Now feel the flames. Silvery, the old saying, go with your gut feeling, though I had none with that. I think once again I overcomplicated what is a simple puzzle. That is just me all over.
Phew. We are finally out of there.
Professor! You're okay!
Chris, sorry to worry you.
Why was Pikachu cackling over that? We managed to get out after all. Yeah, but who was the man just now? Do you think he was one of the people in white that Darmanitan was talking about? Sure seems that way to me. He must have come looking for Darmanitan and the others. Right, but for what for? First the Aurora drop and now this? Feels like we're caught in the middle of a bunch of stuff we don't understand. Yes, but we'll eventually be able to put all the pieces together, though. What should Darmanitan and his friends do now? Hello, Cobra, welcome in. I hope you're good. I'll make sure they're okay. Thank you so much, Professor. Yes, well, I've got to set a good example for my students, you know. If the Professor takes all the ice Pokemon home, the ruins should return to normal soon. This Professor has to take, like, a huge group of Pokemon home now. They're just his Pokemon now. His problem. Yeah, and Monferno will be able to come back. Now then, you should get home. That man from before is still around here somewhere. And for all we know, he has friends around too. You're right. Thanks for all your help, Professor. Hey, you're the one that saved me. You're certainly an interesting student. My office door will always be open to you, so please stop by sometime. Once we learn more, I think that's going to be very helpful to return to Gordon. We'll be right here, Tim, so just say the word when you're ready to go home. Talk to Rachel when you're ready to go. Right, I'm not going to talk yet because we haven't done the puzzle. Oh, you're sorry you worried your friend. I'm sure they'll be happy knowing you're safe. Right, so that's done. Right, she was over here, wasn't she? Can we do this now? We meet again, Detective. Remember me? I do, and your noisy partner. Who are you again? Oh, come on, it's me, the quiz professor. Now let's get started on today's Pokemon quiz. Answer with the correct Pokemon and I'll give you some fun trivia about that Pokemon as a reward. She was at the park in Rhyme City. We're actually pretty busy right now. Question number 1. What winged Pokemon has a round body and adorable eyes? The correct Pokemon can be found close by, so get out there and find it. She's not listening to us again. Well, if we happen to come across the answer, I guess we can tell her. It's, there's a Rowlet, isn't there, near the beginning, if I remember correctly? I'm sure I saw a Rowlet down here. It's right at the start. Here it is. It's a Rowlet. This Pokemon has adorable eyes and a round body. This is the one we're looking for. Let's get back to the professor and show her the Rowlet. Let's go. So I think there were 3 questions last time, so it'll probably be the same again. It's a Rowlet. Correct. Bingo! Rowlet are nocturnal. During the day they stay still and photosynthesize. When they hunt, they silently sneak up on their prey and attack it with fierce kicks. Glad we didn't meet it at night then. We might have learned about those sneak attacks. On to question number 2. What Pokemon has a blocky body, impressive jaws, and will shock you if you touch it? Is there really a Pokemon like that? Maybe it's an electric type Pokemon. I guess we can keep an eye out for it. I know exactly where it is. It's right there by where that Rowlet was. I forget what this Pokemon is called though, but it's over here to the left. There he is! He's actually quite cute. I think he's a bug and an electric type, correct me if I'm wrong. Charger bug, that's it. Well, that gave it away. A bug and an electric type, charge and bug, of course. Okay, let's return back to the lady. Whoa, 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 lady. Nice. Okay, so there should be one last question now. Charger bug eat fallen leaves and convert them into electricity, and they can store that electricity just like a battery. Seems like they'd be pretty useful Pokemon to have in the great outdoors. They can, like, tend to your garden and get rid of all the fallen leaves and also power your house. If only a certain Pikachu had that talent. Hey Tim, you know I can hear you, right? Aww. Now for the last question. What Pokemon is soft and fluffy all over? Wow, that last question is really vague. Just finds the fluffiest Pokemon around the ruins. Soft and fluffy. I wonder if anyone could beat this fine fur coat of mine. Probably. Soft and fluffy. Not those. What Pokemon have we found that's soft and fluffy? Would we say this is soft and fluffy? I mean, it is a big bear. Oh, hello. You seem to be looking all over the place. What are you up to? This is another side quest, I think. You're playing hide and seek with your friends, but you can't find them. It must be hard being a seeker in a huge area like this. What? Help you search for them? We're in the middle of an investigation. We can play hide and seek with you another time. You have other plans after this, and at this rate, you'll be late. You'll be late for a very important date. I guess we can keep an eye out while we're investigating. You've got 3 friends to find. Got it? We'll let them know. We'll find them and then let you know. What are the 3 friends? Find the hiding Cleffa. So it's more Cleffa. Hang on, have we seen any more Cleffa? I don't think we have. We might have seen one inside. No, that was a Clefairy we saw inside, actually. No.
Hey.
I mean, he's fluffy. I would say he's fluffy, but maybe it's just snow. This one! It's really fluffy. That is an impressive amount of fluff. Eldgoss, I don't know how to say this Pokemon's name, has got to be the answer to the quiz. Let's go tell her the answer. And then I will quickly BRB and refill my drink before we do this other side mission. Which is finding the Cleffa. Which, I don't know where they are. I'll have a look around outside. But I think they might be inside the ruins, personally. Because that quest didn't pop up until we've cleared the ruins. So I think they might be inside the ruins. Your answer is Eldgoss. No idea how to say that Pokemon's name. That's correct. Didn't you just want to give it a big hug? By the way, its cotton is used as a material for all sorts of clothing. Actually, when we first saw that Pokemon, I did say how I want to touch the floor, so it does look strokeable. Not only that, the seeds attached to its cotton are highly nutritious. For Pokemon, it really is an amazing Pokemon, not only cute, but helpful as well. Cute and helpful? Is there anything it can't do? Bit jealous, Pikachu. Pikachu's cute and helpful, though. Our daily lives really are improved by so many different Pokemon helping us out. Well, that's it for today. I hope you're looking forward to the next time we meet. I've got a feeling we're gonna keep running into her. Yes, well, please go easy on us, okay? I think I'm going to have to be more careful if I want to clear her side quest next time, though, because the difference with this location is it's so far away from the city that it was essentially like almost like a fast travel here and back, which is probably why we have to talk to Rachel to return. So next time, I think I'll have to do her side quest a bit earlier just to make sure we get it done. Otherwise, there's a chance that I'll miss out on completing it. Found you. Your buddy asked us to help find you. You thought no one would find you here? Don't you have other plans after this? You should head back. Okay. I'm getting sidetracked again with this side quest. So, BRB, I'll go refill my drink. That's what I said I was going to do, and then I just went straight away onto the side quest. I don't know, time's flying on this game. I'm really enjoying it. What I do really wish with this game, though, is that it did have more voice acting in it, because it only really has VA on the cutscenes. So, as a content creator, it's absolute murder on my throat, honestly. Like, reading all of this stuff out all the time. But I'm not going to stop doing that because, you know, it's just more inclusive for everybody. People that want to lurk or have the stream up in the background. I mean, sometimes I summarise what they're saying because they repeat quite a few things, especially when we're in the process of sorting through clues and things. But hopefully I've been doing it alright in this series so far. I think there's one of these little guys left, isn't there? Just make sure I'm sat right. Good posture and all that. Thank you so much for all the likes though. 32 likes today. That's awesome. Don't forget to like if you haven't done so. It does help me out a lot. Right, so what do you want? Sorry about all the fuss we caused. You want to know if this cold is going to go away? I think this place will be back to its usual climate real soon. Yes, probably after we leave. We might get a cutscene where it returns back to normal, maybe. That would be cool. Okay, well, that Cleffer was outside, so I'm gonna have another look around. It might be near the beginning. Oh, no, this is it. Okay, so we found this one. I think this is the last one. Don't underestimate our observational skills. Yeah, speaking to detectives, after all. You got some other plans after this? Go on, it's time to go home. They're so cute, Cleffers. They're so cute. They're like baby forms of Pokemon are the cutest. I'm actually hoping we get a baby form of Absol at some point. I've seen quite a few artists design them though, as well, and there's some really cute ones out there on YouTube or DeviantArt and stuff. Is there still another one then? Okay, right. There must be more, because that's not popped up as complete, so let's continue looking.
Hey.
No. Where is this last one? This last one is being sneaky, chat. What, has this man got anything new to say? Can't very well dig for fossils with my bare hands. I guess I should just head home for the day. You've made your poor Zigzagoon freeze its fluffy tail off all day, and then you're like, yeah, we're gonna go home now. What a dick. If we could just find a Pokemon strong enough to break the rocks. Whoa. We can smash a bit more, apparently. Right, let me just mount. Let me just mount him. Let's just mount him again. And we can go smash. Let's go. What if it's behind? Ooh, hello. Found another Pokemon. Sunrock, isn't it? Have I remembered this Pokemon's name? Oh, Solrock. Close enough. Close enough, I guess. Ah, I miss the sun so much. Oh, a Solrock. You don't look too happy. Well, the weather's been awful here for a little while now, you know. Because of that, I haven't been able to soak up enough sunlight. I've got no energy. Everything's okay now, Solrock. Ice Cube promised to turn the climate back to normal. Really? What a relief. But I think it'll take a little more time for the weather to clear up. So hang in there for just a little bit longer. Yes, of course. Oh, I'm so looking forward to the sun coming back. You are the sun! You are my sunshine. My only sunshine. Hasn't got the strength to glow and be all sun epicness. Okay, there's nothing to smash down here. I know there's stuff to smash on this lower section. I just like saying smash. Let's be honest with everybody. There we go. I can smash this. Nothing. It revealed nothing. I had no rewards for my smash. Oh, Shuckle! Another Pokemon I think is adorable. What's going on? Huh? A Pokemon came out of the rock. A Shuckle! I guess it was inside the boulder. Wow, you really startled me. If you're gonna wake me up, be gentler about it next time. We're sorry, we had no idea you were in here. Sorry for breaking your rock. Don't worry about it, I was just thinking it was about time to get up anyway. More importantly though, why is it so cold? Did I sleep all the way until winter? No, it's just a bit of bad weather, it'll be okay. Really? Thank goodness. But still, it's way too cold right now. I better make myself some nice nutritious juice to perk myself up. Alright, I remember, Shuckle can make all sorts of different juices inside their shells. There's all the juice in the shells! Sounds tasty. Okay, real question, chat. Real question. Would you drink the Shuckle juice? You're leaving already? That's the plan. Come again sometime. Next time we can all sing together. For sure, we'll come back sometime just to play. We've got a friend who loves music. We'll bring her along too. I actually hope we see these Lotad inside the cafe. That would be awesome. What do you want? You're Detective Pikachu. Darmanitan can give Pikachu a ride on its head? I've never seen that before. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I came here today. This will all be worth it. Glad to hear it. Well, I've just given you an amazing sight to behold. A Pikachu inside the floof of a Darmanitan. I'll make sure my Swadloon dress warmly for the time being. Yep, that's a good idea when it's cold. You be careful not to catch cold yourself. I will, thank you. Right, okay, here's a Smash Rock. There's the Cleffa! It was behind the rocks! I'm so glad we did this. What? Who are you two? Are you the beam of hope that will pierce through the dark sorrow in my heart? This guy's being a bit overdramatic. Whoa, he's looking at us with desperation in his eyes. You think we should avoid him? Wait, please wait, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but please lend me your immeasurable power. Could you find it in your heart to break open the boulders and bring me any fossils you find? My partner Zigzagoon's toes are frozen stiff from the cold, but that's your fault! You've kept it outside all day in this weather. Look at my paws! Oh wow, those are some icy looking toes. And so, I need your help, I beg of you. He really does sound desperate. Yeah, looks like we've just been made honorary fossil excavators. He's really counting on your punching power. Normally, I would break the boulders myself, but I just can't do it right now. Please, won't you help us? It's hard to say no to that. Sure, I'll help you. But which boulder should I break? True, we're not experts. We can't tell by looking at them which one's likely to have fossils inside. I guess we're just gonna break any boulder that looks like it really is a candidate. Got it! I'll be careful not to break the fossils along with the boulders. Thank you! We really appreciate it. Oh, you're willing to help? I've been searching for an armor fossil and a skull fossil. Please find them for me. Another side quest? Accidentally picked up another side quest, chat. Well, at least we got the last one. You scared me. There's a Cleffa hiding in here. Aw, I was so sure nobody could find me here. You found a good hiding spot, but not good enough. Besides, you've got plans you're gonna be late for. What? Is it that late already? Thanks for telling me. See ya! Wouldn't want to be ya. I think we found all the clever we were asked to find. Let's head back and see how things are going. Thanks for finding everybody. We found all the clever that were playing hide and seek. Yay! We're about to head out on a trip to a hill that's kind of far away. We go there a lot because the view is so pretty on the nights with lots of shooting stars. I see. I hope you're able to see them tonight. I'm just happy to see you are pleased with us helping. Okie dokie. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the newspaper articles say. Because remember, we learned from doing the side quests, there ends up being little stories in the paper. Is it this?
Sheesh.
What an intense stare. Is it not here then? Do I have to... What about here? Some sort of flat rock came out. It looks like a rock to me. I don't know. Its shape seems too distinct to be just a rock. I think we should at least show it to that collector guy. Okay. And there isn't any more over here. Maybe some of the previous rocks we smashed will now potentially have a fossil inside, because there were some further up that didn't give us anything. Have you made any discoveries? Dramatan, show him the rock we found. Just looks like a rock you can find anywhere. Here. Oh my goodness, that's an armor fossil. If you restore this fossil, it will become a Pokemon called Shieldon. It's said to have an incredibly durable face that can withstand even the strongest attacks. Apparently it's a fossil of super tough Pokemon. That's a Pokemon, but it really does just look like a rock. You two are good at finding fossils. Please help me with my collection.
Sheesh.
Okay, so I think there's one more. Which might be up here behind the Ursaring. There we go. What's this pretty rock? And why's it got junk stunk? Junk stunk? Junk stuck inside. Junk stunk. Oh my god. I've never seen a rock like this before. It might be one of those fossils the collector was talking about. Let's go show him. Alright, so this is probably the last one for this quest. And then once that's done, I think that's everything cleared in this area. We did find a strange rock earlier. You mean this pretty stone? Sure, I'll show it to him. Oh, that's a really old amber. The fossil contains the DNA of the dinosaur Pokemon Aerodactyl. It's a fierce and ferocious Pokemon that ruled the skies in prehistoric times. However, this is not what I've been searching for. Guess we didn't hit the jackpot. But he looks so happy. Humans are complicated. I'm sorry, and after you went out of your way to find that one and bring it to us. What an intense stare. Right, okay, so that wasn't the right fossil. You are so needy, sir. We got you an Aerodactyl. You should be pleased with that. I forget where the last stones are. I think they're up top, aren't they, by the entrance to the ruins? There's none to the left now, I think. Oh no, there is one. That gave us nothing. Okay, so there's a couple up here, I think. Isn't there? A rock came out. Let's play kickball with it, so it's a large rock. Don't kick it away, it looks different from the other rocks. It's a bit of a walk, but let's show this to the collector. Ah, I wish I came up here first now. It is a trek. But at least this should be the last one that we need for this quest.
Hey.
Dramatan, do you still have the rock we found? You want me to give it to him? Well, as I live and breathe, this is a rare and valuable skull fossil. If you restore this fossil, it will become a Caranodos. It's said to be tremendously powerful, able to pulverize anything with just a headbutt. Sounds like it could give you a run for your money in terms of power, Doramatan. It must have been a really amazing Pokemon. This fossil is remarkably good in good condition. Sounds like you found something really wonderful for us. Thank you so much. Now I've got both a skull fossil and a normal fossil. Are you happy now, sir? And you got an Aerodactyl fossil. Marvellous, what a tremendous haul. I can present these findings at the next academic conference. This will do wonders to further the progress of all research into fossil Pokemon. Don't worry, I'll be sure to properly credit you for your contributions. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I didn't end up making my partner sad. Oh. Your partner didn't care about you freezing to death all day. I think you need a better partner, Zigzagoon. They both seem really happy. Does that mean we did something good? We sure did, and it's all thanks to you. Seriously though, like, he was putting his research first before his partner Pokemon, and as I asked yesterday, couldn't he just put his Zigzagoon back in its Pokeball? At least it'll be warmer in there. Instead, he just made it freeze its arse off all day while he's just like, oh, I can't get to these fossils. I guess I'll just stand around in the cold. I don't give a fuck about my Pokemon though. Right, I think that's it, isn't it? How do I can't remember how I dismount.
Come on.
Let's eat curry together sometime. That's the quickest way to make friends. Is the curry tasty? Of course. So the curry Chris makes is the best in the whole world. Can't wait to try it. Oh, you talk to Tim, don't you? That's it.
Hey.
Right, that's the way. So let's just talk to everybody else while we can. I'm so glad you found the professor and brought him back safe and sound. Thank you so much. Please come visit at the university sometime. We'll be sure to prepare a big thank you. With curry? You need a bigger pot since you've made so many new friends. He says he's going to eat curry with all the others to become better friends. That sounds like a Munchlax plan, alright? That sounds nice. You're hungry now that we've escaped. There's no food left! Oh, I see, you want some of Chris's curry. Everyone seems to really love his curry.
Right.
Doramatan and his friends aren't from this place. They must have been brought here by humans. I give you my word that I'll return these Pokemon to their proper home. Fair play. Right, let's talk to Rachel and return home. Let's go. You know, today was really fun. Really? It was touch and go there for a bit. Could have all got trapped in the ruins and never return home. It was so exciting. Plus I got to learn about what kinds of things you're usually up to. You better hit me up for your next case. I'm not sure about that. Don't worry, I'm just messing around. I know I'd just be a bother if I tagged along every time. Anyway, let's go home. I'm sure Tim wouldn't mind. 2nd Avenue, Rhyme City, later that evening.
Look. Huh?
Oh, more of the... Oh, Mewtwo!
Hey,
Again, and the Beedrill again.
Mewtwo?
Huh? What's that behind it?
Oh no!
There's something wrong.
Those cubes are on him? Shit, wasn't expecting this epicness to go down.
Oh no!
Come on, Mewtwo.
They're coming this way.
You're a powerhouse.
Everyone, take cover now!
Oh!
No way.
Harry!
Dad!
No way! The fabled Harry has been sighted. Finally.
Hey you! What do you think you're doing with my dad?
Beedrill, don't let them interfere. Attack!
Is Mewtwo gonna protect us? Or maybe Pikachu can finally do a move? Mewtwo, legit, legend! Let's go!
Mewtwo!
With his last strength and everything. Oh, the tables are turned!
Wait! Come back!
Oh man, that's heartbreaking. Harry was right there.
They're gone.
Just so within reach. We need to get these cubes off him. Nice.
What just happened? Why did you have Harry?
Terrible. Pokemon battling in the city?
I think he was being used and controlled.
Pokemon have to be managed.
This is not good.
No, no, no,
We
no.
need to get out of here.
So it would seem. Do not worry about that human.
Because we know that the cube was able to control Cramorant, so that many cubes were
Tim,
required
Does
to control
Pikachu
Mewtwo,
actually know Mewtwo?
I think.
You could say that.
That's incredible.
I guess. But where'd those guys take my dad? How can I get my father back? There must be something I can do. With all the unrest gripping the city, the police have got to know something. Of course. I'll just talk to Inspector Holiday. He's bound to know something useful.
What if Holiday was in on it all along? I'm just suspicious of everybody. Good morning, Pikachu. Wow, you look awful. Had trouble sleeping? Of course! He just saw his father after so long, so close, within reach, and then snatched away again. Couldn't stop thinking about this whole business with my dad. I noticed you were out late again last night. I'm guessing you've been having the same problem. Yeah, I just needed some alone time, you know, to gather my thoughts. There's a lot of strange stuff going on. We've got some shady group collecting meteorites and Pokémon starters. Then there's a Cramorant swallowing that jewel, the Mamoswine that attacked us in the ruins, but he had a cube on him too. And those Beedrill, again, they were covered in cubes, and Mewtwo was also covered in cubes. They all had some kind of cube-shaped device attached to them. I think today's the day we look into all of that. And you know what we should do to get more information, Tim? Yeah, the way these incidents keep piling up, the police are bound to have started investigating the situation. Right, and the police officer we can trust the most is Inspector Holiday. Or can we? We should go talk to him. That's what you were getting at, right, Pikachu? Spot on. By the way, Tim, are you sure you don't want to tell Irene and Sophia about Harry? Not yet, not until we know exactly where he is. Good thinking. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think we should say anything yet because we don't know fully what's going on. And also, like, he could still be in danger, so we don't want them to go through potential heartbreak, like, twice.
Right.
I know you're busy, Tim, but please don't overwork yourself. You don't have to worry so much, Mum. I'm not a kid anymore. Say that all you want, but a mother always worries about her kids, even when they're adults. I know, Mum, thanks, I'll be careful. See what the sister has to say in a minute, but I'll look at everything else first. We brought back a ton of berries from the ruins. We sure did. I had a blast tasting so many different flavours. Let's whip up something with these later. Don't put them all in a mix, though. I think that would come out horrible. Oh. They're not Skittles. You can put all the flavours of Skittles in a mix and they taste great, but I don't think you could do the same with Pokemon berries. It's today's newspaper. What articles are in there today? Genius of Rhyme University unravels ruins mystery.
Oh.
Here's an article about Professor Gordon. It says there was a significant discovery at the ruins. So all our work really helped Gordon with his research, eh? Oh, it even mentions me and Rachel. But not me? I don't think that article was properly researched. Oh, bless him. Don't feel too bad, Pikachu. Besides, look, it mentions Darmanitan and the others. Oh right, Gordon's looking for their home. He says that once he figures out where they're from, he'll take them back there himself. That's really good to hear. I hope they all get back home safely. Me too. After the ordeal they've had, me too. Popular brand's new collection inspired by Pokemon. This will be that flower Pokemon. Looks like someone designed a whole line of clothes modelled after the ones Lavani make. The Lavani at the ruins did a great job making clothes for Swadloon. Yeah, those were some quality duds. I should have asked it to make me something as thanks for finding Swadloon. Oh really? What would you have requested? A cape, of course. Don't you think every detective should have a cape? I do think he would look good in a cape as well, you know. And naturally, I'd want it to be real classy, like the one I got to wear on that cruise ship way back when. You know, Tim, you could always buy me a cape as a present. Would I, though? Would I, though? I think he deserves a cape. Special report, Pokemon of the Ruins of Fallen Stars. Here's an article about the ruins. So this should be about the Cleffa, which is the side quest we did pretty much last. It's about the Pokemon murals and statues we... Oh no, it's not. It's not about the Cleffa, never mind. Speaking of which, why do you suppose there was a Clefairy statue? The others make sense. There were Passamain living near the ruins, and the professor explained that Aegislash symbolised protection from misfortune. But why was Clefairy chosen as a statue motif? Gordon said the ruins were built on a site where a bunch of meteorites landed, right? Apparently Clefairy and Cleffa, which it evolves from, often appear where meteorites have fallen. And remember, we ended up helping some Cleffa that were playing hide and seek. I bet whoever built those ruins also interacted with Clefairy in some way. So that Clefairy statue might have been... Yep, it could have been inspired by an ancestor of those little Cleffa. Aw, that's cute. Missing tourist found unharmed. Look, a person who'd been missing for 2 whole days just got rescued by the police. Oh yeah, I saw in the news that someone had gotten lost while hiking. I'm glad they were found safe and sound. You and me both. Says here they were wandering lost in the mountains when they came across an Ursaring. When the hiker's eyes met the Ursarings, the hiker got scared and took off running. It wasn't long before the rescue party found their missing person sprinting full tilt down the path. Encountering a wild Ursaring when you're already lost would be enough to send anyone panicking. Still, I wonder if that Ursaring would actually have attacked the hiker. No, it's a gentle bear. Who knows, you'd have to ask the Ursaring. In-depth interview. Oh. There's a column that always has interviews with experts from different fields. This time they're interviewing a researcher of fossils, the guy we helped. You better give us credit, like he said. Otherwise I'm gonna chase his ass down and... yeah. Be livid. It says he's been digging up fossils for half a century now, and he's discovered countless new specimens. It started as a hobby, but now he's even founded his own fossil museum. Wow, what a legend, huh? Wait a second, is that who I think it is? Yep, it's the fossil collector we met at the ruins. I had no idea he was such a prominent researcher. Do you think the fossils he found yesterday will be added to his prize collection? Hey, it was me and Darmanitan who found them. It didn't say whether we were mentioned, so I'm going to assume we were.
Hey.
Is the crossword? Alrighty then, what do we have for today's crossword? Are you ready? Here's the first hint. This Pokemon has a blocky body and impressive jaws. That'll be Charjabug. This winged Pokemon has adorable eyes and a perfectly round body. Rowlet. This Pokemon is covered in fluff, and that is the Eldegoss. I don't know how that one's pronounced though. Wow, Pikachu, you solved it instantly. It helps that we've solved the puzzle already. Yep, indeed. And that's all of that done. Okay, what does the sister have to say?
I went to Rhyme Tower with Mom yesterday. The view was super pretty.
Let's all go together next time.
No thanks.
No
You
time
can
for
count
that.
me out. I've got no time for sightseeing.
Pikachu will come too, of course.
Are you hearing a word I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Of course not.
Aww. Or can she?
Tim!
Do you know any good sightseeing spots in Rhyme City? I think she might be able to understand Pikachu, but she's keeping it a secret because she's acted kind of strangely around Pikachu so far in the game. So I think she can understand him, you know. Or maybe she's starting to understand him, just not, like, maybe getting bits and pieces, you know, almost like broken sentences or something. One of the two. Do you know any good sightseeing spots in Rhyme City? I'd just love for you to show me. Nothing really coming to mind at the moment. Oh, come on, Tim, you gotta be ready for this kind of thing. What if you had to come up with a few good date spots on the fly? For Rachel! Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I'll take it you know a good spot then, Pikachu. Of course I do. Personally, I'd recommend the Hi Hat Cafe. Just so you can drink coffee. I've been popping over there after dinner lately just to grab some coffee and collect my thoughts. To be fair, I don't think it's a bad date spot because they do have a band playing. They have a whole like drum set up and everything. So I think when there's a band on or something, I think that could be quite a decent date spot, to be honest. So that's why you've been running off to in the evenings recently. Still, I think Sophia might be a little too young to really appreciate Hi Hat Cafe. Don't bother your brother, Sophia. Tim's very busy. Okay. Okay, so now we got the news to check. It's time for the morning news. Let's have a look-see.
This is GNN News. Pokémon incidents are on the rise. A swarm of Beedrill descended on Rhyme City last night. Though citizens were in danger, we can thankfully confirm that no one was harmed. Both the Rhyme City Police and the PPB are investigating the incident. Mayor Myers has said addressing these incidents is his top priority.
That happened yesterday.
Yeah. No mention of that group in the white uniforms.
Yeah, convenient.
Or Dad, for that matter.
Or Mewtwo.
We can't just ignore those weirdos. We need more information.
You're right. We should go talk to Inspector Holiday. All right.
If we want to talk to Inspector Holiday, we should go to the police station. I'm ready to head out when you are. So that seems like they're trying to control the information on the news, because a lot wasn't mentioned there. The men in the coats, the beat, like, they were just very vague. It was just very vague, and it wasn't filled with that much information, despite there being witnesses, we might add. So that was interesting. Right, so it's about 10 to. I don't know if we should go and talk to Holiday or save that for the next episode, because we don't really want to start the next case when we've kind of finished this one. So I think we might end a bit early today and save the next bit for next time, because it just makes sense. This seems like a good place to end the stream, really. So thank you for all hanging out. I've had a fantastic time today. There's been so many funny moments on today's episode, actually. It's been great. I'll try and make some shorts of them because we've had some just really funny incidences with Pikachu. As I said, Pikachu is the comic relief in this game, and I'm here for it. But I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen of the game so far. As always, I look forward to seeing your comments. Thank you all so much for the lurks, for the likes, for hanging out, chatting with me, or if you've just chosen to chill out and have the stream up in the background, I appreciate you. If you've watched the VOD, thank you so, so much. Now, I just want to let you all know now, I did mention it at the end of yesterday's stream, but I'm going to mention it again. I am considering moving my streaming times. It could be as soon as next week. I'm thinking of going back to the evenings again. Obviously, with COVID, COVID is kind of still a thing, but a lot of people have gone back to work now, and I just think I'm going to catch more of my audience if I move my streams back to the evening, because it's like almost 5 o'clock my time right now, and that's probably still pretty early for friends over the pond. So I'm thinking of maybe going from 6 until 9 or 7 till 10. 7 till 10 was my old streaming time, but I don't know if I'm going to do that one or if I'm going to do 6 till 9. And I might test it for a bit and see how I get on, because another reason I changed it from that streaming time was it was kind of a pain in the ass waiting around all day to go live. And I get tired, like, just waiting around. It just felt like I was spending my day waiting to go live, which is another reason why I preferred moving the streams to earlier. But that said, I do think I'd catch more people if I try streaming later again. So I'm going to give it a go. So yeah, basically when the stream goes up, double check the time for you because there's a good chance it won't be the usual time. So we could be going back to 7 till 10 or perhaps 6 till 9. But I'm going to have a chat with Chris over the next few days and figure it out. But yeah, I'm going to give it a go and see how I get on with it, see how I handle it being that late again and if it feels okay, and yeah, see if we can catch more people. So just a heads up. But thank you all so much. Don't forget to like if you haven't done so. I'll see you on Discord, I'll see you on Fansly. Check out all the support links in the video description, stream description. Take it easy, have a good few days, and I will see you for more Detective Pikachu Returns on Friday. Love, love, love. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.